All right, welcome back everybody to Nerdy Playbook, Echoes of Bahamut, episode 11. Some of you might be joining us from Facebook or YouTube. We're a multi-streamer now, so let's see how that works out. Screens are going to be a little bit off kilter because we're having some technical difficulties with a couple of cams. So bear with us. We'll try to get some resolutions quickly.
Should be our group name, the technical difficulties.
The technical difficulties. Yeah, right.
Please stand by.
Damn to die.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm dating myself now. Even more so. I love that show. There's nothing wrong with the broadcast. We're in charge of the ladder.
God. Or we could be called Dial Up. God.
Oh no! Don't jinx us on that one.
Yeah, right. Welcome to the stream.
I need to use the phone. Turn the computer off.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm trying to play my game, Mom.
What the heck? I've been downloading that file for the past 3 hours.
Hours. This was a day. This was a whole
Download
yeah.
only gonna take 18 hours? That's great.
Don't
We're
use the
really
phone.
showing
I
our
said don't
age
use
here,
the phone.
people. We're really showing our age.
Yep.
Hey, but
All
we're
right,
all
let's see if Corey's
loved
working
here.
now.
Yep. Come on now.
Oh, possibly.
Hello?
Maybe we
can hear you.
We can hear you. We just can't see
I'm
you.
not here.
Oh
You're
no!
in the
Okay, well
abyss.
then that's just Amanda.
Try something.
Maybe
It's just Amanda.
We've only been dealing with this problem for
as
3
long
seasons.
as
It's
you
all
can
good.
hear me,
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay,
me
that's
too.
Here,
good.
that's all
yeah,
I care
she
about.
can hear. She can hear again.
Okay, we're just gonna start there because at least where it's loading, everybody's on the proper.
Yes,
Yes.
we're
Cube?
all in
Yeah.
the proper things.
But
Um,
everyone can hear me.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So,
Okay.
last time we played, you all were you officially kind of found out about what this god is actually trying to communicate to Helga to do.
Wait, are we not doing the intro?
Oh, good point. Thank you.
Plus,
All right. After all technical difficulties and me forgetting to do the intro, we're gonna try this again. So
Yay, let's do it.
last time we left off, there was no music, Valerie. What? Oh God.
More technical
well,
difficulties
We'll get there.
that have nothing to
Well,
do with me this time.
Hang on, I'm gonna quick. Interesting. Don't know why.
Good
It
time.
Is
plays
it
now.
because it's Friday the 13th Eve?
Maybe it could be.
Yep.
Maybe it's just all that. All right. So, you guys got permission from the Dwarven Council to head down into the depths of the lower chambers, into the abyss of the Mountain of Khalid. that has much been dormant due to the infection of the plague that has soaked its way in. You are warned ahead of time that they're giving you permission, they're giving you a little bit of supplies, but they do not really expect your safe return. In the exchange of allowing you access, permission, and a few of their supplies, they request your assistance with already something that you're doing, which is to see if you can find the Laughing Man down there. There are rumors that that is where he has been hiding. There is no proven, nothing really concrete, since no one's going down there has returned. But there has been sights of him in the mountain and heading down this direction. You were told that, whether or not you find him, you can make it back if you have a safe return. But they just wanted you to at least check it out for them. You were told a few pieces of information first. One is once you start getting past into the levels, you are basically stuck with a very, very makeshift broken bridge that constantly wraps itself in a spiral like a snake all the way down to the lower levels, basically 1,000 feet low. It is dangerous, it is rickety, so you're basically given tools, rope, supplies, and hopes and prayers. You met up with the current miner on the current head miner that's on shift. He gives you your torchlit helmets. He gives you each 50 feet of rope and a single rope that's 100 feet that goes between all your hooks on your harnesses. He gives you each gloves and boots, or attachments to your gloves and boots, that allows you to stamp into the stone. Tells you be safe, good luck, and we never really know what's down there, but he gave you guys the option to buy anything from their supply. You guys decided not to, so he let you on your way.
We only decided not to because he said that we couldn't just give it back to him. We still had to pay for them once.
It was not like a rental service. It's kind of like, here, we got some supplies. You can use them, but since they will get damaged, you will have to pay for the product. But he was kind of like, we can do like a payment plan for it, but realistically, if none of you really bid at the bullet, so you have your own supplies and you're heading on down. Yes. To give you, to remind you guys of the stats that you guys are getting for the lights. So lights, you're with the torch lights on, you're getting 90 feet
of dark vision. This dark vision is actually true light vision, so you can actually see colors as well. Dark vision, you're still left with grays and neutral tones. You are given actual light within the 90 feet, so it's going to beat everyone's dark vision. And the specific boots and gloves, if you decide to use them, you need to let me know if you're going to use them, will allow you to anchor yourself to walls, but you will not be able to move while you're anchored in the wall. For this to work properly, you're going to have to give me an order of movement. The pathways are 10 feet wide, but you're warned that you might not want to go side to side because too much weight on a single step could make it break. Essentially, this is 10 levels that you need to go around, but you're going around a circle in motion, so to go down one level is going to take you it'll be a half an hour if you move at regular pace, an hour if you move at slow, cautious pace. Slower is safer, but staying too slow in a single spot could draw attention. So, the door is opened. You see your pathway going down from where you're on a flat surface, safe, and now you see these steps. For the first 100 feet wrapping around, you do see that it's still occupied by dwarves hanging on the walls. These are guys that aren't even using the steps. They are like wall climbing up there to kind of like start trying to mine for ore around here. They're very proficient at it, but not a level that you're at. They got armor on that's like they are strapped by like several different harnesses all over the place, and they got like a hook like 20 feet on one side, hook another to it, so like sliding from one end to the other, trying to do things really fast.
But you're not given that kind of equipment. You're given simple rock climbing equipment.
Next time we need that stuff.
Unfortunately, based on your persuasion check to the council, this is what they provided to you.
I'm
So-
saying that in character.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not as a player.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think Mixa said they would go first because the steps and they're the lightest.
Makes sense.
But how heavy are the boots?
The boots themselves, you're not wearing boots, you're wearing attachments to your boots. They essentially
Okay.
make your boots into kind of like cleats. Same thing as your gloves. If you have any,
Okay.
so if you have gloves on, some kind of battle harness gloves, these essentially add spikes to the palm.
Okay.
If you don't have gloves on, they give you gloves that have these attached to them.
I think
So
I was gonna put the gloves on, not
Okay.
the boots yet, because I'm afraid I get stuck to the actual stairs if I have those on.
I'm putting both on.
okay.
Yep.
Yep. Put it on the equipment.
I will not hinder anybody's movement for wearing the boots. They're just there.
Okay. Okay, then I will put the boots on then.
Okay.
I was just
Um,
afraid that they would get stuck in the stairs and
No, I'm not.
cause issue.
They're not meant to actually like. You need to actually like engage the mechanics of the actual thing for them to stick out. So you're not constantly walking on spikes the whole time. You need to kind of
Okay,
like do like a movement with your feet. Same thing with the gloves.
Sure.
like they're not constantly having porcupine hands. You are actually, you got to kind of like flex them and then like open up.
that would
like this.
still be
Stabby.
cool. That would be super cool.
High five!
You get a high five, and you get a high five.
Yep. We can hear you.
Yes. Okay. So I probably go first and just start down.
I need.
So
the
are we
stairs.
all
I
chained
need-
together first?
It's up to you.
The descension order.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
first off, no matter how you do this, I actually need everyone's position first and how much space you're going to give to each other.
Okay.
I did have a walking order, but if Mixus wants to go first, knock yourself out.
Oh, you can share
What was the
your
walking order
thoughts
you
are.
had?
My walking order was Helga, Xander, Luna, Mixus, Renora, Firna.
Oh.
So almost like
So
a
we
reverse.
We can do that.
Okay. So, okay, who's first? Mixus.
No. Well, are we doing mine or is Mixus going first?
Say
You
yours,
can do
Corey.
yours.
For me, it
We
was
can
Helga.
move Mixus around too.
Mhm.
What'd you have? Sorry, Helga, Xander, Luna.
Mixus, Renora, Firna. So like,
We can move Mixus and like Mixus could go in front of you
yeah.
if she wants.
All right. So who's? I just need to write this down. So who's going first?
So I
Okay.
think Helga.
Yeah, I
Helga?
think Helga wanted to go first because they want to really get down there really quickly because they want to survive.
I mean,
That-
that and you guys are all doing this for me. It kind of makes sense for me to be the one.
Okay. Then why
Yeah.
not?
Okay.
You can do that.
Who's going after Helga?
Xander,
Yep.
Okay. After Xander.
Luna,
Luna. After that,
Mixus,
Sis. Okay.
Renora, and then Firna.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Badass.
should all tie ourselves to one rope because if one goes down, the others can.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, I
back up.
can't. I cannot carry any of you.
So-
I am
Exactly.
too
It's
tiny.
okay.
You
I'll
are all
carry you.
these harnesses have like a large ring on the left and the
Mhm.
right side of your waist. So
Right.
those you don't need to tell me which side you put it in, but you're given 100 feet of that extending rope. This rope is not meant for you to actually use as like an anchor. It's just meant to connect you guys together. So
Right.
that means that you guys can move apart from each other for a decent amount of space. You don't have to be
Mhm.
close to 5 feet, 5 feet. If Helga wants to walk ahead like 20 feet, and then you guys go like 20 feet, 20 feet, 20 feet, you guys can theoretically do that. But it's all, you guys can see like the first floor to go through is not so as sturdy as what you were told. Maybe this floor is more used, so you can see like there's a few parts where it's broken, so they padded it up with some wood, so it's at least covered. It looks like crap, but there doesn't seem to be too many gaps to deal with.
So
Helga, you're up.
onward.
Yep.
All right.
Xander, should we have some road music?
As we're climbing.
I was gonna say, I think it might be best that we just concentrate on what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh.
You don't want to sing?
You could just do like
Whistle while you work?
you could
Yeah,
just
sure.
do a little hum.
Sure. I'll do a little hum, sure. I'm like, all right. I don't do a lot of singing, but I've been working on it. I can do a hum.
It's humming as we're walking.
Now, are we gonna
I will-
go slow and cautious, or quick and
I felt low and cautious. Slow and cautious.
cautious?
For sure. And since Helga is ahead of me, and I don't know, before we go on the journey, I'll give her guidance. Say,
Yay.
don't mess us up. Don't make us fall toward death, please. You got this. You're the guide.
So you said
Thanks.
each
Thank
moving
you.
slow and cautious, each level will take about an hour, and there's 10 levels. Is that right?
10 levels you got to go through. And these levels, when I'm saying levels, I'm not saying that you got like a flat surface you're walking on. It's essentially
Yeah, it's
the amount of steps equates to the size of a level.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
So like city blocks.
So are we? So we shall go. Are we supposed to see on the stream the map that we see, or a different map?
You're going to see a different map in a second. I'm just, some of the settings are not working for me right now, so bear with me.
Oh, you're fine.
All's well.
Okay.
Wonder if the local miners are enjoying your music, Xander.
So right now, unless you guys encounter something, you guys are not going to see the spiral. So we're just going to move down, just because that's like a bunch of maps I got to make for no good reason. So,
That's fair.
So starting off, Helga, are you going to go out by yourself for a little bit, or are you guys going to, like, how much of a gap are you guys going to give yourselves?
10?
10 feet?
I don't know. Nobody jump in at once.
He said Helga,
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's
But-
so no, I'm not going to answer for you.
I guess 10, 20 feet, I think. Yeah.
I was
how
gonna say
we're
that was
spread
more of an out of character. Like,
Oh.
Yeah,
We planned this.
she just didn't know how far to spread out. With the
right.
chain,
I didn't
so.
know if we as a group would want to figure out how much we want to spread out.
I think 10 is fine.
10
for
feet
now.
sounds reasonable.
Mhm.
Yeah,
'cause
'cause
then at
20
least
seems
we
a little
can still
far.
see- yeah,
20
'cause then
seems
we-
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can at least see each other, and then if we get to a point where the stairs is not as
Right, if
safe-
somebody does a "Buh," then it won't be like immediate to everybody around them.
Well,
I'm
and
glad you didn't
also-
call me out. Thank you.
Well, and also if we get to a point in the stairs, like maybe it doesn't look like, we can only have 10. Maybe we can just add more slack to it, like, and then maybe go by 20 or
Yeah.
something like that,
That's
just
a
to
pretty
make
good idea.
sure.
I like that.
All right, so everybody's going off at 10 feet a piece. Start heading down. To start it off, since Helga's the first one, I need you just to give me a survival check just to understand the movement that you feel is comfortable for yourself. Just kind of like, I'm sure you're going to be kind of like moving your feet slowly, just kind of trying to understand the terrain.
Right. And guidance was a D4, right?
Yes.
And that's the one and done.
Mm-hmm.
10.
10. As you move in 5 feet, 10 feet, you're trying to kind of get like the leader kind of plan out, trying to figure out, since you're in the head, trying to figure out what's the best movement speed. Regular speed, fast speed, slow speed. You're not able to really determine at this point what is the safest or just the best route so far. You're not able to really determine if maybe slow and steady wins the race or maybe faster is better. You're not sure quite yet. But you haven't encountered any problems. It does feel currently, with what you were moving through, not too difficult to walk through without needing anything anchored to a wall.
Seems pretty stable.
Cool.
Okay.
Follow leader.
Kind of like caterpillar ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any other entrances behind us as we go down, or is it just this one?
Well, this is the only entrance that leads you into the tunnels beneath you. Any other entrances behind you would take you back up.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out behind us, just to make sure nothing can sneak up, follow us down.
Well, do we have a way to mark the entrance so we know which one to come back to?
Well, there is only
Yeah.
one entrance to get back up. This is the only entrance.
Sure.
And it's not
But
like
I
a
mean, I
door,
was-
it's like just a completely exposed floor.
Oh,
Okay.
I was thinking like breadcrumbs on the way home, going back up. You know, so that we could follow it. Does anybody have any glowing snails?
I can cast light on
One just
something.
I
very
do.
specific, and 2 no.
Okay. Do you guys not have glowing snails in this realm?
No.
Oh, oh, that's sad. They're so pretty. Okay, well,
If you find one, we'll use it.
okay. I would have kept them, but they don't do well in your pocket.
Yeah.
We
I
have
don't-
pocket meat, remember? We have pocket meat
Yes.
for later.
We do.
Well,
Mixus just mentions glowing snails, and Huggle's like, escargot. Don't do well in your pocket, huh?
But there's none in this
Lunch.
room, supposedly.
yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Sounds like a hard lesson you learned.
yeah. When I was young, you know, children things.
Okay.
Erna's just giggling in the back while Nixus is turned away from her.
So where, like,
I
in
guess am I
our,
up next or?
I just want to say in our lineup, who's at the end of the
At-
whole thing?
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you would be behind me, right, Sarah? Then.
Mm-hmm.
So for right
Because Sarah was
now,
last.
no one's making checks except for the head. So
Okay.
you guys can all start moving out. If you guys are going to go with the plan of 10 feet, you guys, you let Helga move 10 feet. Xander, you start progressively moving yourself out. Helga, are you moving at regular speed or are you moving at half speed?
I will move at half speed for now, just because I don't want to lose anyone right away.
Okay.
Just because I know I'm a little bit faster than some of our party, so I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to yank someone too fast and then have them trip or anything. So
Got it. Okay. So you all
Relatively
progressively
good.
follow each other out, leaving about a 10-foot gap going down. You start not having as many problems as you expected. You're starting to make your way. 10 minutes goes by. Some of you are feeling a little bit more anxious as you're kind of like just still kind of like pressing up against the wall to make sure in case you slip you can grab a hold of something. But no problems. You'd maybe think that maybe if there was some moisture in here and the floor was wet, you would definitely have a hard time, but not as bad as you thought. About another 20 minutes pass, you get through the first half of this floor. You start noticing certain spots where the floor has probably broke, and they put in some wood in there in replacement. Helga, just give me a dexterity check, please.
okay. Spooky 20.
You do notice that the boards are not like nailed in; they're just kind of like laid there. So you try to like use your feet to straighten them out, and you're able to kind of like pin them in underneath the rock, so no one else has the same problem with slipping, and it's pretty stationary. You're able to move ahead. Whether or not you want to let everybody else know about the wood, you're able to kind of shove a couple rocks on it, so there's no way for it to slip unless someone actually kind of pushes it.
Yeah. If anything, she'll warn them that she pushed wood under rocks more so that way they don't trip over the rock
Okay.
than more about the wood being stable.
Okay.
Okay, we're like playing telephone. Just
Yeah.
keep
Rock.
putting the
Rock.
rock,
Rock.
falling rock.
Yeah.
Yelling rock.
Yeah. Rock
What?
what?
Does it echo down here?
Oh, it
Or
does.
not
I
ever.
mean, since it is a giant giant. I mean, it gets wider and wider as you go down.
Yeah,
So it
I was
is.
gonna say it's a big mine.
It's huge. There's nothing in the center. It is just like, if you guys separate as far as possible and like you weren't attached, you could try to yell at each other from different sides of the mine because there's really
Right.
nothing in the middle. But it is extreme darkness. If you did not have the lanterns, like you can't, none of you can see outside the 90-foot gap that the lantern gives you. So, for example, if you guys were separated a little bit more, maybe by 20 feet, the last person could not see Helga.
Got it.
It's not even like dark vision, like it would be complete blackness.
Okay.
Like be looking around,
Power outage.
seeing whatever could be shown. Like look down, look up, around. Just be like, look at this. I've never been in a mountain. This is cool.
So,
And that's why I put her in the middle.
Echo.
so
Oh.
You get near the final end of your, since you moved at regular place, half an hour. And you do see that, like, there's a guy hung out on a wall, one of the dwarfs, red hair, really long, has it almost, like, with his beard almost tied together, with, like, a big, huge miner's outfit, very dirty, and he's just kind of hanging there as he kind of strings himself down. Alright, so you're able to make it this far. You got through the easy part. Just so you know, from now on, none of us go actually any further than this, so you're kind of like left in a little bit of mystery down there. So, FYI, if you go down any further, we can't really help you. So, if you need anything before you move on further, let me know now. Otherwise, I'm gonna head back up. As he's kind of like on a big, huge like rappel line.
I think
Your
we're good.
beard
Thank
do
you.
that?
All right.
How to get your beard to do that?
Oh, a lot of training.
Okay, no,
this
we're
is
good.
this is dwarven breeding right here. This is true genetics.
It's so cool. Can I touch it?
No,
Texas, we
no,
don't have
absolutely
time.
not. No.
Yeah, Xander's
I'm
just like,
sorry.
oh, I can't. Oh.
I'm
No.
sorry.
You must admire from the far.
Okay, that's fine. It's very gorgeous. It's very
Thank you.
nice.
As he has got like these, like, it's like a large singular braid that's like this wide, that's just like holding all the hair together, kind of like that.
So cool. I wish my hair would do that. Ah.
All right, we're walking.
He's like, all right,
Yep.
well, yeah. As he just kind of like yanks on his thing, and he starts sliding back up as it like almost has like a retractor on it. As he just kind of like looks at you, kind of awkwardly, it's like, good luck.
I just look back at Fear Not. I'm like, those would have been nice.
All right, so second floor. Helga, survival check, please.
Oh, good.
You're the
Why?
best.
I mean, you know, it's fine.
You're in front, so you do a lot of the checks.
I know, but
You
19.
did this to yourself.
19.
I did do this to
As
myself,
far as
honestly,
watching
right.
behind, I would like Renora and Finra to give me perception checks to keep an eye on your surroundings from behind.
22.
24.
24. Not bad.
Hot dog.
You're able to keep a good lookout for anything that's within 90 feet of your field of vision. Currently, right now, you have lost sight of all the dwarves that were still mining. You are left to only yourselves. Helga, what'd you get for your survival?
19.
19. You start to notice that this floor is not as secure as the rest. From before, the floor was well maintained. It was constantly secured, probably because it had to be used. This one is more angular. It's not as linear to the wall. It is actually like every time someone walked on it, it slowly started falling down, and no one took the time to actually pull it back up.
Right.
Hey, it's getting a little steep up here. Just mind your heads
Steep.
And your feet.
What's
and the feet.
What's
So-
steep?
Are we moving at regular speed or half speed?
What is regular speed
Half
for everybody?
speed.
Well, we'd have to do the average amount, which would be 30 feet across the board.
Uh-oh.
Half speed would be 15 feet, so that'd be the difference between half an hour to an hour.
I think half speed if it's being a
Yeah.
little slopey and scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
No, I don't want to fall to my death.
Yeah,
No.
no.
It hurts.
Dying
We were
without-
already moving half speed. It wouldn't make sense for us to speed up. Like, all right, it's steep. Let's go.
We're in the sketchy area.
Let's
Alright.
just get a big sled and see what happens.
So,
Oh.
taking your time and checking your speed out, I want Helga and Xander to give me dexterity checks with advantage since you're moving at half speed.
Down we go, down below.
I got 16.
16.
I got check. I got a 12.
12. Okay. Helga, as you move in, you notice that, like, all of a sudden, like, you walk down to one piece and you immediately pull yourself back 5 feet as not like a whole piece fell off, but where you pressed your foot broke. So you're able to pull yourself back as the whole piece didn't drop, but you notice how fragile this is. Xander, similar thing. You kind of like notice her stop, pull back, and because of it, you kind of slide back and you kind of almost slip, but you're able to grab a hold of the wall and hang on.
A little unstable. Watch your feet.
Thanks for the warning.
Tiptoes.
As far you guys move in without much issue. You're being cautious. Renora, Xander, you're taking the lead with doing a pretty good job making sure communication is held, knowing of any errors in the floor. Everybody else is listening correctly as you guys moving on. As you guys get about 15 minutes in, with the perception checks of Renora and Finra, you start to notice, not like something's following you, but you almost notice that everybody else is kind of focusing forward, and you start, like, as you're filling the walls and more or less using feeling that sight, you start to notice that down here, the moisture is very high. The walls are almost damp. Not so much that it's like slippery for you guys to walk on, but you can almost feel the walls as if they're wet. Not hard to like, you're not gonna like slide your hands on them if you tried to grab them. It's a weird texture that you just didn't expect. Then everybody starts noticing the moisture in the air. It starts a mixture of it and also being a little too dry. Like it's hard. You almost kind of have to keep like scratching your eyes. It's starting to give you some allergies. It's
Is it
odd.
clammy?
Clammy.
Clammy.
Mm-hmm.
The wheels had the walls have clammy hands. Syndrome.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Touch a
The
wall.
walls-
Like, ew.
Yeah.
I need one of the 5 of you to roll me a d20.
Who's it gonna be?
Okay, I will.
All right.
Yep,
Laura.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dice of destiny time.
Because you know that I hate waiting for people to make a decision.
Yep,
12.
I know.
Hey, I'm in charge of the survival checks.
Then you should have just said I'll do it.
12. You guys move down further. You guys passed the halfway point. Because you're going to half speed, it's going to take an hour to get down to this level, finish this level off. The moisture is getting a little bit more on the level of sauna-y, where it's kind of hard to breathe.
Very warm down here. Anybody else getting warm?
Yeah.
Uncomfortably so.
From clammy to hot.
My
Once-
fuzzy ears are on fire.
Once again, I need our front people, Xander and Helga, to give me dexterity checks. Dexterity saving throws with advantage, since you're moving at half speed.
Saving throws or checks?
Saving throws.
Okay.
Oh. With advantage or no?
Yes. You will get advantage if you're moving at half speed.
Spooky 20.
18.
Almost as if like a random freak occurrence of nature just happened. Almost like this, maybe it's the random jump from temperature level, but just like a spike of air just shoots out of one of the walls. Like almost like a steam vent. And you both react right away as you pull yourselves back, otherwise it would have shot you off the steps. almost like there was too much pressure in this cavern and it had to be shot out of somewhere. And all of a sudden, just explosion of rocks just shoot out of that wall, as now there's just a giant gap of like 10 feet that's just like this missing boulder in the wall.
What is that? What happened?
Falling debris.
Falling rock?
Yes.
Falling sideways debris.
Watch your
Falling
surroundings.
rock.
Everybody listens in, just curious, as you guys are like listening down. It takes you about 10 minutes till you hear a crash on the ground.
Hey
That's a
guys,
long
let's
ways
not
down
fall.
That's a really
Yeah.
long ways down there.
But you're able to finish up the hour without having any cautious difficulties. We have finished the second floor.
Okay.
Only gets.
Doing it.
We
Doing
got
it.
this.
Yeah.
Renora, I need you to start it off with the next floor as per usual. A survival check, please.
Got it. Wait,
Oh, no, not
Helga,
Renora. I'm
or-
sorry, Helga. Sorry, Helga. Helga.
She's all like,
I'm just like, yeah, I won't
I
even
got
question
this.
it.
I got this.
Wait a minute.
19.
19. You're able to move ahead and you're able to start seeing the pattern of how this is. Obviously, less maintained the more you go down. At this point, you are almost 100% certain you now need to anchor yourselves into the wall. These stones beneath you are going to randomly fall and you're not going to be able to be prepared for it.
Oh, I hope you all got your workout this morning. Time to anchor in.
got it.
You do notice
Like
that it's
koala bear onto the wall.
you do notice that it looks like from your vision at least every 90 feet there is like a solid like 20-foot stone that a
Mhm.
couple of you can stay on for like a break, but they're like a few between. So I'm assuming half speed again. Probably.
Yes. Yes.
I need everyone to give me strength checks.
Oh, I don't
Ooh,
know.
how strong are we feeling taking?
I am not strong. Oh, I actually am strong today for some reason.
Yeah.
I've given you my strength.
I was looking at yours for a minute, like, ooh, I did not roll well at all.
All right.
All right. So did anybody get lower than a 15? Okay, Xander
Oh no.
and Renora. So, luckily, the two of you are, I believe, decently separated. Yep, you are.
Also, what did you get? Froyo over there.
Oh yeah, because you're frozen. I can't see if you succeeded or failed.
I got a spooky 20.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Just
So-
wanted to make sure, 'cause
Oh no,
you're-
I would have said like you would have heard me go, oh no.
So it starts off with Helga. You all are able to make it down like about 100 feet, and then at this point, Xander, you slip and you fall. But due to the fact that both Helga and Luna are hanging on tight, you're just kind of like hanging there for a little bit till you can start like dangling yourself back up and pulling yourself up.
Sure.
Eventually,
Hey, Xander, I didn't know you were a circus performer too. Walking
I
down
like
the
to think
rope.
that I laughed
do an
as they were
Elba.
falling, and then because of that, I fell.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So then you eventually just like start giggling like
Exactly.
crazy and you slip and you're like, oh shit, and then all of a sudden
Like, look
between
at me!
Mixus,
Oh shit!
like the little body that is Mixus, and then Finra is like pulling you up as you're on like the Circle Soleil act, as you're just kind of like hanging there
Yep.
as they try to
Right
pull
where
you
August
and straighten
is
you
going.
back up onto the.
I literally am koala bearing into this wall as much as possible. Like, there's gonna
Like,
be
you're into this
scratch
to me.
marks. There's gonna be scratch marks left.
Yeah. Hey, well, once I get Xander stabilized, I want to see if his compass has changed at all.
Sure.
Okay, you guys are able to just make it a little bit further until you get to like a more stabilized spot for yourself and Xander, because it can only really fit a few people.
Yeah.
The compass itself still shows it like is directly beneath you and a little bit like due north. So it looks like you got to go down, and then there might be like a tunnel that leads a little bit outside the mountains area.
At least we know we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
Let's not die.
I'm trying not to.
Okay.
Contrary to
be
popular
people.
belief, I do enjoy living. Like,
But
Oh, no, you got cursed and all, so, like, I don't know. Just saying.
okay.
yeah. So then, half speed, caterpillar ourselves.
Okay, so you guys are making it through without problems. Renora and Finra need perception checks again.
Luna and me are just sitting in the middle, like, you know.
Oh man,
15?
9.
Maybe it's just because you're still trying to position yourself better, but you're not really focused on listening to everything. But Finra, you do, at this point, hear like almost like something with pins crawling on walls, like click, 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 like something like crawling on walls around you.
Okay.
We have company, guys. Keep your eyes out.
Ooh, can I play him a song?
Company.
You don't see any. You don't see any
Ladies on
shadows.
song.
But you kind of like hear like the like almost as if someone was kind of like if someone was like walking like on blades, like the pokes is like how it sounds like on the ground.
Right, like knives.
Kind of, yeah. You don't hear anything like impaling in the wall or anything like that. You just hear the sounds. You don't hear any of the actual clash, like they have to stab themselves into a rock to move around. You just hear it. But that's the sound you hear. But due to the echoing of the tunnel, you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. But only, you're the only one who notices it.
I wonder if it was noise coming from above from the workers.
I'm gonna pass that up. Eyes out, guys. Pass it along. Something's crawling and following us.
Maybe
wish-
half of us keep our eyes on below and half of us keep our eyes up. I don't know, like alternate or something to like.
Yeah.
That way we're all not focusing. That way we're all not looking up at the ceiling like, oh, what's that? Like,
Front half, you can look up. Back half, will look down, and I'll keep an eye in the back.
sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So then Mixus, Firna, and Renora are Team Monster, and Xander, Luna, and Helga are Team Stairs.
Team stairs. Okay.
Stairs. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeet.
I need.
Wait, so am I looking up or down? Sorry.
You're
You were
up.
looking down.
Oh,
Or up.
okay.
Up.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Just trying to make sure.
I need.
No, you're looking. I'm sorry. You're looking down with me and Firna, because
Okay.
you're after Luna.
Sounds good.
So why don't I just get a group perception check?
Ooh, good.
Perception. Oh. I'm doing pretty hot in the middle here.
17.
11.
Okay.
21.
15.
Good.
Okay.
Did Luna get a perception check?
Luna's just. I just have her averaged out for everything.
Okay.
Sure.
So she's not failed. She's not failed. She's not succeeding. She's just staying right on the line. So she'll just get exactly
Got
what the DC is required. You all start now aware of the sound. You all are starting to hear it as you're moving. You're starting to try to pinpoint what it is, where it is. It's hard to tell. The echo is really hard to avoid. Some of you swear that you hear it beneath you, some of you swear you hear it above you, but then you hear it move beneath you where it was above you, and vice versa. And it's almost like either the echoes are purposely playing with you or a creature is purposely playing with you. But whatever it is, it's moving on the walls. It's not flying, it's not like... You're pretty solid to know that whatever it is, it's climbing on walls, but it's doing it at a fast pace and in a way that does not need it to impale itself into the walls. It's like almost can walk on stone, kind of like that.
Wonderful.
Because I'll just pick someone this time and I'll just go around. So Xander, roll me a d20.
Oh, good. I get to roll the dice of destiny.
The dice of
All good.
10.
10.
Distinctly average. I like it.
You guys are cautiously moving, hanging on, making sure no one slides again. Finra, you start hearing a movement. Now you can now you almost hear like you're still hearing the echoes all over the place, but now you hear one that's not echoey. It sounds the same way as you can hear Renora in front of you. You turn around and you look, and you see a creature that's like slowly just trying to stay out of your light. It's slowly moving and it's perfectly balanced on the stones. What it is a Kruthic.
What is that?
Not though that piece.
The hell is a Kruthic?
I'll show you.
Bless you.
Achoo!
Ooh,
Oh,
I
Jesus.
figured it had to look something.
Yum.
Ah. Yum.
Oh no! Can I shoot it?
Ah.
I mean, if you want to, it is not. I mean, yeah, go ahead, sure.
It's not doing anything.
I don't like it following us.
I don't like its face.
We don't need both hands
I'm sorry. I'm
Which-
good.
to hold on to the wall. We can,
No, I mean, so the way it's going to be is if you're using only one hand,
Okay.
you only make a regular check if you slide. If you're using both hands, you won't slide at all.
Okay.
You're fully secure.
Right.
So if you want to hold one hand to the wall and then like crossbow with the other hand, you can. But if for some reason it tries to jump at you, you could get pushed off the wall.
Okay.
It hasn't attacked us yet. It might be better like, if it doesn't seem like it
Currently,
likes the
right
light.
now, yeah. Currently, right now, it's like watching you. It's obviously being like a predator, but it's specifically just like trying to make sure you don't see it. But it's almost like maybe like a lion, like not ready to attack the creature, just waiting for like the right time, kind of a thing. It's obviously
It's
waiting for a moment
stalking
to
us.
strike, but it's not doing it yet.
I have my crossbow trained on them as people are talking behind me, and I am not looking away from it. And I'm gonna kind of stay back behind me. It's gonna attack now or later. I'd rather attack at first, where we know where it's at.
Would we know anything about these like particular creatures? Because like if it's a pack animal, we don't want to piss it off, and
Well,
for all we know, there's a bunch
I
of them
mean-
above us.
So-
like
because only Renora, Finra, and Mixis would be able to see it due to vision, and
Okay.
technically, Finra, as a player, you don't know it's a Kruthic. You three can give me a history check or a nature check.
I was gonna say I should have waited for the or A.
It's gonna be 0 either
Don't
way, so
know nothing.
4.
I know.
Well,
As players, none of you know what this creature is.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Kill it.
yeah, but like I
Fire.
said, well, we can't.
No,
I
Sarah
don't know what
100% agrees. I don't want a swarm of them coming.
Like,
Renora's not
Shot
that
it.
smart.
it starts to it like a snake. It starts to like hiss with its tongue, but then like the spines on its back starts like
Yep, I
starts to
shoot it.
seize. Okay.
Shooting it.
All right.
Oh, good. Fiona's gonna be the reason we fall.
Big
to our
old nope.
Awesome.
Roll to attack.
Nope on wheels.
7.
Okay. So you shoot, and maybe it's because of the way you're turned and your positioning on a wall, but you completely just like hit the side of its hide and it just bounces off. But it like looks at it and then it's like immediately goes down in like a straight attack mode and starts hissing at you. As immediately right now, Helga and Xander, I need you to give me dexterity saving throws.
Mother of pearl.
Just normal.
Yes, just normal because this is a surprise. Yeah.
I got a natural 20 plus 2.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. I did not. I got a 13.
13. Well, that still works. As right
What's
as
going
in
on?
there, as in like the defensive mechanism of the creature, immediately starts almost screaming out in this almost kind of like a hive kind of sound as two of them jump in front, and immediately Helga, you recoil back. You kind of push Xander back, but Xander, you're able to hang onto the wall. We're gonna go into initiative.
So, Fiona, if
She got this.
Yeah?
if we fall to our deaths,
Where
It's on
would you
you.
like
Me,
us
it is
to
on
put
Okay,
us?
so we're gonna have to still separate us by. I gotta actually.
Oh,
You
I
guys,
did not want to see all the creatures that are in the like little thingy. Oh.
Oh yeah,
no.
why are you looking at it?
I opened it to grab my actual like.
It's in the
It's
Khalid
open.
folder.
I
You
was
don't
trying
need to
to
be
grab-
looking at that.
I was trying to
That's
grab
obvious.
It's
my.
open.
I was trying to get my token out, and
Alright,
all
so-
I saw was that.
So we're gonna separate everybody by. We're gonna. I gotta actually. Can I do this right? All right. So first off, I'm gonna need Finra here.
Okay.
Where? Oh, I need to make this smaller.
Okay.
I can see.
So
There you go.
Renora here. Okay.
So we're going the opposite direction downward.
Correct.
Yes.
Mixus, you are here.
Oh, I am here.
I'll put Loon down in a second, which would go here. So Xander, you're gonna go here,
Got it.
and Helga, you are gonna be here.
okay, on the opposite side of the little gap.
Don't get into the great. Don't
Yep,
go
nope, you
into
wanna-
the
there
actual.
You go. Yeah, you want to be there.
You don't want to fall to your death.
I was like, oh, too close.
Currently, the creature that Finra just attacked is not on the screen right now. He's off the map, but the two in front just jumped down, and they will be put down. And I'll also put down Luna. So accrue the
Sure.
Kill them with fire.
kill him with.
It's almost like I
fire.
said, it would have friends. Crazy.
Almost.
And then let me put.
Now
It's
we know
down
where the
almost
friends
like
are.
it's an insect, and insects live in colonies or something.
Oh,
All right, so
Mines.
we are going to roll initiative. Don't call it out. I will do the regular 20 order. All right, so did anybody get 20 or higher?
Me.
Ooh, what'd you get?
21.
21. Meeks is
You
good
can't
service.
see me, but I'm also raising my hand. I
What'd you get?
Oh,
got, just the 20.
20. All right. All right. Did someone get a 15 or higher? What'd you get?
Technically a natural 20, but it's a 19 with my negative initiative.
Well, natural 20 is still a natural 20, so that would be a 20.
yeah.
But yeah.
Which
you have a negative
barbarian has?
initiative?
Yeah.
I have a
that means that
negative
she's
initiative.
got
Wow,
negative.
I thought I was
That's
keeping
because that's
it.
negative
Switched
dexterity.
it.
And then Xander, what do you have?
Respectable 11.
Okay, and Renard.
A respectable 11. I got a 5.
Okay.
just a 5.
I got a 5.
There's no respect.
I got a
about
rock.
it,
There's
just
nothing
a 5.
respectable about it.
Right.
I'm also here, I guess.
Oh,
Like,
you matter.
I'm
You know
also
it matters.
yeah. Like,
Aw.
Should probably pull up Luna's stuff.
Work
Hang on a
lives
second.
matter.
Real lives matter.
All right. So we start off with Mixus.
You. There you go.
Cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to talk to the one that she shot at and be like, "Are you okay?"
Let's see. They have
Oh.
low to no intelligence. So
Oh, well, we're gonna try.
it crookeds its head at you and still is in an angry position. you're not getting like full sentences, but you're saying, but you're hearing kind of like a mix of like you're entering in our nest, and like a little bit of mixture of food will be killed, food will be fed, food will give life. You cut out at the beginning.
You're not picking.
Oh, I was like, we're passing through. We're not food.
Food.
Friends aren't food.
Food. Very cavemanish. It's just like you're food. Food.
Oh.
Food.
You'll nourish. Food.
I'm just gonna tell everyone they think we're food, and we're in their nest.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. That's why I
Okay.
shot it.
The food part or the nest part?
A little bit of both.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, seeing I didn't actually do a
Hey,
melee
mix this.
weapon,
Toss it some of your pocket food. Maybe it'll just go away.
Can I do that? Like,
I mean, if
can
you want to use an action to throw pocket food, sure.
Well,
Oh my god.
I will use another action because I have 2 actions.
Pocket
I
meat.
will.
Throw it down
I
the
will
cavern.
I will throw some pocket
Gravity.
meat at the. Well, can I see? No, I can't see the ones in front
Throw
of us.
it
can we?
directly in the middle.
No, you can't see the one. Well, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. No, you can see them, yes. But you don't have the strength to throw it that far. You could throw it to the one
Wait.
behind you.
I'm gonna throw it at the one behind it. Here,
Okay.
food.
Okay, you can either give me you can either give me athletics check, strength check, or dexterity check.
Oh, Jesus. We'll just do dex check. Yeah. 7. That didn't work.
So
very
like you're like all ready with like the fastball, and you immediately chuck it, and like you swung too far as you just like saw all your pocket food just fall right down the cavern.
I didn't have
Oh.
a piece.
What?
Not all of it.
Oh, just one
I
piece.
just-
Well, you
I
just
wanted a piece.
you missed.
I tried to feed it to see if it would make it happy, but it didn't work.
Like it saw it, and it just like didn't really get phased by it.
We're
That would
in
have been
their
your
nest.
action.
He wants food. That's my 2 actions because I have 2 actions per turn, and then because I would have done the spell as an action and then the throwing the food as an action. So
Oh. Well, okay, we'll let that slide, but like if you use a spell, you can't do like extra attack.
it was an extra attack. It says I have 2 actions per turn now.
Huh.
Says I guess action. It says actions. It says attacks per action is 2.
Yeah, so
it's-
that means it would have to be attacks if you want to do it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oops.
That's
Then
alright.
I didn't chuck any food at
Okay. All right.
them.
All right.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Dream.
Sorry. It was a thought process that I thought of like losing
You're
my food
prepping
down the
to throw
column.
the food.
It was very flavorful.
Like down the actual cavern and when you have a daydream moment and you're like no, that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Never mind.
Helga.
Okay, well, I will take out a piece of food
Okay.
and try and.
We all
Yeah.
have pocket food, or is this
Yeah.
just
Yes.
Hogan?
We all
No, this is
we
from breakfast.
yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
still
Yeah.
we got a huge platter of meat at the actual the tavern, and we just started putting it in our pockets.
I love
The
it.
dried
Yeah. Okay.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, so
because
I'm
I
gonna
talked
try
about
and
the pocket food or pocket meat
Um,
before. So
dump it in front of the one that's closest to me. Just a little.
You're gonna throw it, or you can actually move up and just drop it.
Maybe move up to
Here?
yeah, just to here
then-
because I don't want to get it's a predator, and as a fellow predator, I know to not encroach too far into one's little space. So get close enough, and then just kind of boop. I don't know why I'm talking with my hands. This is great.
did you hear that? She said she was a predator.
All right. So give me an animal handling check to see if throwing it, but tossing it right by them is gonna be Like kind of like your version of persuasiveness to them to kind of sell them on the food.
13.
13. This one here kind of like, since they don't have noses, it kind of like takes like its long snake-like tongue and kind of like licks at it, and just kind of like knocks it off the hole and finds it as disgusting.
Okay, well, they don't like meat. Maybe they're vegetarians.
No, I don't like
think
meat, and they
they-
won't like us.
They considered us food. They said food for us. So maybe it's just not properly wrapped
Tastes
in
like
a nice
perfectly good
package.
food right there.
Just kill him.
I'm on that plan.
I
Okay.
feel like we need like
Okay,
a
so then
blowtorch.
that would have been my action to do
Yep.
the animal handling,
And you
drop the food,
and
right?
you used your free action to talk amongst the group.
Yep. Can I pull my dagger out as a bonus action or no?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, then I just at least have my dagger in hand, so that way.
Okay. Finra,
Shoot it again.
shoot it good.
Get it.
13.
What is it?
13.
Nope.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna take my
need
second
to-
attack
Mhm.
and
Still on your second.
shoot it again. 19.
You cut out. What is it?
19.
Still cutting out. Let me see
19.
what 19. Okay, that's a hit.
19.
Would be 5.
Okay. And as you use your crossbow to like aim and fire as you fire off this shot, it looks like you're able to hit some of the actual, like most of its body is armor, but you're able to hit a little bit the fleshy underbelly of it, as it did get like a little bit of a ding from the actual crossbow bolt.
Good. Just shout back, keep shooting them. And my turn.
Okie dokie. The creature that knocked off the food, this one's gonna move forward, and he's gonna like side climb on the walls. He's gonna come over here.
We need a giant can of Raid right now.
Right.
Giant can of Raid.
They're not bugs.
Or
Ish.
like a anybody have fireball? Like
Right.
I
land.
doubt it.
And it's going to do its
Burning
multi
hand.
attack, and it's going to try to stab Helga.
Of course.
So
Try to feed it, and then it bites you back.
13, I'm assuming, is a miss.
Yep.
So it's going to use its spikes to try to attack you with its spikes. Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
So you take 10 points of damage. And Xander, your turn.
All right. I've never cast it before, so I'm kind of excited. We are going to cast some guiding bolt action on the one that attacked Helga.
Got it.
So. $15?
15 is a miss.
Damn.
Well,
Sad.
shoot.
All right. Well, that's the way it goes.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friend.
Mhm.
Yep. That's fine. I'm good.
Okay. The other creature in the back, he is going to also creep up on the walls. He's going to appear right here. And because they're together, it can use its pack tactics and it gets advantage. So it's going to use its stab on Helga.
See if I ever waste perfectly good food on you guys again.
15.
Right.
15 is my AC.
Okay, so it's a hit. So you take 6 points of damage. Then it's gonna do its spike.
Also, don't forget, guys, that we have those cloaks on
Yep.
for whatever your cloak does.
I need more
I
range.
did forget that.
And 15 again, so you take 5 points of damage from the spike. Luna's turn. I don't even remember what Luna can do.
Hopefully she can fight.
She's a sorceress. So let's see. Spells.
Fireball?
Fireball. She does not have fireball. She will.
Aw.
Burning hands?
She will.
Eldritch blast? Like
She
I
will.
was thinking of it.
Let's see. Where is? Okay, she's gonna move back a little bit since she's very trusting of Mixus, and she's gonna touch you with and give you guidance.
Well, thank you.
And that's an action. So bonus. I think she has a bonus action spell. Well, I don't want her to missy step. That'd be stupid. So that will end her turn. And yeah, we'll just do that.
Especially since she's attached to rope.
Yeah, she would just missy step off the rope. Yeah. So
Toodaloo.
Renora.
Okay. My cloak adds to my spellcasting damage, which is non-existent. I was like, what? Is
That's
there?
cool.
Is it just these two? Is there one behind?
There's one
us?
10 feet to the left of
Yeah.
Finra.
Over this way?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I will shoot at that one.
Okay.
11 to hit.
11's a miss.
Damn.
Okay. Well, what can I do as bonus action? I
We
can.
haven't did a lot of combat.
Yeah, no, right?
Team
That's
bond.
true, yeah. Have you done combat yet?
I don't think so.
No.
Or us as a group
You
has
always
done
watch
about
from
that
afar.
much.
We've only done a
Popcorn.
very small.
Well, no,
I
I'm
mean,
just,
she was
I'm
she was
specifically
cheering
Renora.
on the giant
I would imagine
Yeah.
that at this point.
No,
Renora just sits down and pulls out some popcorn. like,
yeah, I'm like, what? I actually have to fight? What kind of bullshit is this?
I just steal shit.
Like, don't you guys usually do the fighting?
Yeah, what am I doing here? As the fighter, why would I be fighting?
Crazy. Right?
I
That's a
don't
goal.
have anything useful in the situation we're in as bonus action, so I'll be like, well, I tried.
Not paying me enough.
Good job.
Yeah.
All right, so the one that was originally attacked first is going to move up to Finra.
Don't hurt our friends.
And is going to attack. Natural 20.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that hits.
For 10 points of damage. I'm sorry, 12 points of damage. 12 points of damage. And then spike attack for a 20 to hit, unnatural 20.
Ouch.
For 5 points of damage. And then as its movement, it's actually going to take all 4 legs and it's gonna grab into the wall and it's gonna start burrowing into the wall.
Oh. I want it
So
to
I'm just gonna put it over here for
disappear.
right now because it's not, you don't see it.
Mm.
Back
It's
to
just floating in the darkness.
back to the top to Mixus. I will also say that you guys notice that these things can transfer their weight, so they're constantly always touching a wall, and it seems like they're almost always anchored to the wall, so not pushing any pressure on the rock beneath them. So there's not any worry about if you're stepping on the same stone that they are, that too much weight will be on it.
Can I see this one now?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to use my longbow at it.
Okay.
Does it natural 20 for a 28?
Yes, that hits.
Ooh.
So it gets 7, and then crit damage was 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm going to shoot it again.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 to hit.
Another 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I have this new ability from my last time you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different. Oh, it has to be, or wait, is it which is in 5 feet range of your original attack within the range of your weapon attack. So I can hit the guy next to him with my longbow again.
All right, cool.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
5 damage.
Okay, got it. Nice.
I think that's all I can do.
That's a good turn.
Yeet.
Helga.
Cool.
Oh shoot! I could have done something.
Well, what do you want to do?
I was gonna say I haven't gone yet, so.
I haven't done. I did. Did I technically use my bonus action?
No.
Then bonus action Hunter's Mark, one of them.
Which one?
There you go.
This one.
Okay. I'll just
For
put
next
this.
time.
I'll just put the skull on for.
For next time. I got messed up by the actual natural 20.
Okay.
But I didn't think of
All right. So Helga.
Yeah. So bonus action, she's gonna rage
Okay.
because the hell with this.
Helga.
And then
smash.
she's. Oh god. And then she's gonna look at her dagger and be like, "Oh no, fuck this!" and grab her axe and take a swing instead, like with one hand, so that way she's still stable against something.
Okay.
But she just looks at her dagger and she's like, "Oh hell no!" Like,
Oh hell no.
"Oh hell no!"
Oh, hell no.
This
Hell
won't
no.
work. We need to bring out the big weapon.
That's a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Sweet. So then only one hand, but I get. Cool, I get an extra +2 damage. Yee, because raging is thingy. That is a D8. I did not pull out a D8. What kind of
What
a
the
player am I?
actual hell?
You have all those dice, and you didn't pull out any.
I didn't expect to go into combat!
Panic.
That is a 12 slashing damage.
Okay. 12 points of slashing damage. Then this one is dead.
Hooray.
As you're able to slice against it, you notice that the outer shell is extremely thick armor, but the underbody is very, very light. So you immediately use all your strength and you just crack it like an egg as you just immediately crack through the shell. It just busts open.
It's
and
the
falls
D&D
apart.
equivalent of it's a lobster.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey guys, aim for the underbelly. That's where it's soft.
Ooh.
Grab one of its little spiky thingies.
Oh no, I play it did the bodies just crumple?
No, they don't just crumple, but when you break the shell, they can't hold in themselves anymore. But
Well, yeah, no, I'm just saying if I wanted to potentially harvest the rock climbing spikes.
Oh, yeah, I mean the corpse is still there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I want to know is the corpse just.
They're they're also kind of like spiders, so their legs have an ability without piercing the wall to actually stick to it.
Yep.
Ew.
And I also get 2 attacks per action, so I'm just gonna batter swing and try and hit the other one.
Okay.
That is also a 19.
Okay, it's a hit.
Nice. Get him.
Someone ordered some raid. That damage is not as good.
What's raid?
Yeah.
What is magical spray?
Like be gone. That is only 7 damage.
Okay. All right. Phoenix.
Ah!
Can I see the ones in front?
My face.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, actually, because your lights are all connecting, you can see that far, yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna attempt to shoot one of them, and 15 does not hit, right?
No.
I'm going to
This
try
one
again,
doesn't exist
Yeah, that one
right
doesn't
now.
exist, yep.
and that doesn't hit. And
Okay.
I am so close to going into a rage, but I know rage won't help me at this point, so I'm like,
Namaste. Wusa. Wusa.
No, no.
Who's Raba,
And
man?
I'm gonna
Who's
end my
Hawawa?
turn there.
Who's
Okay.
Raba?
Technically the one that goes next is... Oh no, this is the one that goes next, so yeah. That's it. So this one is gonna see how much damage you did to its friend, and it's going to...
Yeet.
Well, yeah, it'll attack you. Yeah, it's gonna attack you. 20 to hit. Hello? 20 to hit.
Oh, Corey there?
Oh, I thought it was going after Xander. My bad.
No, you get hit.
Yeah, no, 20 hits. Yeah.
Okay. So you take 6 points of damage.
Is it slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing? Because I only take half because I'm raging.
Piercing.
So is that halved?
Yeah, it's
or-
half. So it's 3.
Cool.
By the way, the map on the stream, you cannot see Mrs. Fee on it.
You can't
Because
see
it's
what.
not far enough up, so you can't see everybody that's on the map.
I'm just falling off the map. It's okay.
On the rage. Or on
Attached
the,
everybody.
on the extra.
You're there in spirit.
30.
We'll get there faster.
It's cut off by me.
There we go.
Like right there. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now we can see.
All right. So it's Spike. Natural 20. So
Oh,
Rolled so good.
Yeah, but
So-
at least it's halved.
yeah. So after the half, you take 5 points of damage.
It's a poke.
Seafood special. Let's go.
And
I don't want to eat that seafood.
Sure, if you cook it properly.
this
I think I'm good.
one will end his turn there. We'll go to Xander.
Guide him.
Guided bolt.
Pew pew. Let's see if it hits.
pew pew.
Pew pew. All right. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Oh, crying sadness. Psycho.
All right. The one that would go next is dead, so we go to Luna. Luna is going to once again give guidance to Mixus.
Once again, I'm here to give you guidance.
I have guidance twice if ever.
Oh,
if
you
I
didn't use it
haven't
last
used
time? Okay.
No,
well,
I
then
didn't.
she is going to then. She'll cast Witch Bolt on the
There
one
you go.
that's Hunter's marked.
Yeah.
So
Love me some witch bolt.
that's a 24 to hit. So it takes
Damn.
10 points of damage, and it's technically dead. I just didn't want to make the
Shucks.
final blast. That's her turn. Renora.
One more time. Wait, is there one behind us still?
No, it's currently
No.
it's
It's in the
burned
wall.
in the walls,
Oh,
so
He's
you
not
can't see it
there
right
in
now.
he's not in the little center.
this guy's not here?
He's not there.
No.
I'm just
Yeah.
moving on the way, so I don't have to take him out, then resummon him again. So I just moved him off the map.
Gotcha. No worries. So there isn't one that I can see?
I
Oh, there
mean, if you wanted
is.
to look inside the tunnel that it burrowed, it didn't recover itself, so you could kind of look for it inside the tunnel.
Shoot
if
it in
you
the
wanted to.
ass.
Yeah, let's do that. No mercy.
No mercy. Tell your friends. I mean, no.
Tell him Renora sent ya. 22 to hit.
What'd you get?
22.
Okay, yeah, sure. That's you're able to like look inside, and you like just see a little bit around the corner, like one of its legs, and you're able to. What are you using to hit?
It's a
Crossbow.
crossbow.
Crossbow? Yeah, you're able to use the bolt of the crossbow, and you're able to like get its leg as it just gets hit before it goes out of your sight. You can see
All
it's
right.
about to burrow out of here.
I hit it for 18 damage.
You hit it for 18 damage? Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Get it.
Get him.
The only good
All right.
roll I've had all day.
Leg is completely gone now. It's just like
Yep.
hobbling.
Yeah. At
It's
this,
just like pinned to the wall now.
It's
at
a
this
hobble.
point, it just like like quick runs out and burrows out and just jumps out behind Xander.
Oh,
You pissed it off. You pissed it off. You pissed it off.
Hello, let me tell you my tale.
Let me tell you something.
Do you want to hear a
Let
story?
me tell you.
Anything else for Nora?
Nah, I think I did good.
Yeah. Renora did good. Renora did good.
Okay, good.
All right, to Xander, it is a terrible roll. Then for the
Hooray.
spike, 15.
It hits.
Okay. So you
I'll
take
save this.
5 points of damage,
Fine.
and that's the end of its turn. Or no, what? I'm gonna use its one bonus action it has to cry for help.
No, it's gonna
Oh.
give me more.
I was just starting to cry.
Actually cry.
It's a
No,
free
not-
action to cry.
Well, yes, it is
Crying
crying, but
ranges
it's
action
crying for
too.
help. It's
Cry.
it's creating almost like a snake like banshee kind of version of a scream out as it's like yelling. And you're seeing like its inside jowls vibrate and its tongue kind of like swinging out as it's trying to yell out for help.
Awful, kill it.
Shut
Right.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Mixus.
I'm going to bonusly move my hunter's mark to this crazy thing, right? That one.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack it with my crossbow.
Okay. Get it good.
26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
Okay, 10. Then where? Because I can't find where my bonus action, or where my actual, there it is, hunter's mark is. Where are you?
It should be like a D8, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it doesn't show an actual D8 on my sheet right now.
Weird.
Yeah, it's really strange. So I'm going to just roll a D8.
Sounds
You
good.
said?
Yep.
D8, so 2 damage.
Okay.
Is it D8? Is it just 1 D8?
Yeah, just
or-
one.
I think
Just
so.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah,
was
your
trying to
hunter's
figure
mark
out
never
if-
levels up. It's just always a D8.
Oh, okay. I thought it went up higher than.
You might be able to add like a
that.
spell slot to it, but I don't think you're at the level to do that yet.
Right.
Okay. That's fine. Oh, I see. It has my hunter's mark as a spell, not
That's
an
because it is.
actual,
Well, that's
like-
because it is a spell.
Okay, it just has it listed there instead of in the other way. Anyways, I'm going to second action, hit it again
Okay.
with bow.
27 to hit.
27 to hit.
Yep.
Then 6, then plus another D8. 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my action.
Okay.
And all I can do. He is hunter marked though.
Okay. Helga.
Oh, so we don't know how long it's gonna take for his friends to get here. So that's exciting. Would I be able to tell how long it would take me to kind of like hack off some of the little leg bits that kind of dug into the walls? Are they like lobster claws where you could just kind of like crack it, or are they kind of like
Well,
more sturdy?
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing, but they are super sturdy. I mean, this armor is the equivalent of like breastplate.
I was gonna
Okay.
say it's
Their
pretty
AC
thick.
is 18, so like to crack that,
Yeah.
you're gonna need more than your own bare strength to crack it.
Okay, well,
Like you needed the full force of your axe just to break through their armor.
that's
Yeah.
fine. All right. So I'm gonna just forego butchering the two that are dead. I don't have anything. Well, actually, I'm gonna. Again, it's been so long since we did combat. It's great.
Combat D&D.
It's
So
crazy,
right?
right?
I gave
You
you
are
guys
still
long enough without
raging, right?
combat,
You're still
Yeah.
raging, right?
Yeah.
assuming that
Okay.
she attacks this turn.
Yes. No, that's the plan. Yeah, so I'm going to throw my axe at this guy and then pay a charge to warp to it.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
And just so
Are we tied together?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we are
So
tied
I don't know how it
together.
works.
So she,
I
yeah,
I will
Xander.
explain it when it happens, but yep.
Okay. All right.
Get ready.
Okay.
She won't go in
Sorry.
a bag of holding.
That's what you're saying, Helga. I mean to cut you
Says
off.
you.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
It's actually a giant bag of holding we're in.
You never actually left this whole time.
What is this nightmare?
We finished like a 100 episode campaign. We finished a 100 episode campaign. You find out you're still just asleep inside the bag of holding.
We're all just part of a dream.
This guy keeps really creepy things in the bag of holding. That's for sure.
Yeah, right? How are they still alive? That's what I want to know. But that's only a 17 to hit,
That's a
so that's a miss. So then, but it's still over there, so I'm still stamping to it.
Right, so you would have just missed. So as soon as you throw it, you get to that point, you notice it missed, and you warp to it. Because you're warping your body, and you're not in the middle of it, you just pulled the string from yourself to Xander just around, like, here. So it didn't, like, tangle anything up. But if you, like, went further, like, by Mixus, you would have gotten everything all, like, cross-handled and stuff like that. So you're good.
We're fine.
Hey,
Sure we are.
what are you doing over here? Silly.
And...
Because hers is a warping, not teleporting. So she's just, like, moving really fast in one direction.
Yep, that flashed up. Great.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those fine line words that make the difference.
Yeah. And the other attack also misses, but hey, I'm here now.
Do we
We
have
should probably
flanking
kill
yet?
it and get the fuck out, because he called for help. So,
You wouldn't necessarily be flanking yet because you're not technically like banking him into a corner. If you were both on each side of him, you'd be flanking.
is there any way?
Slightly.
Is there any way I could have thrown it like here to get flanking, or would that have fucked up the rope?
Well, you could just move there if you wanted to. You still got movement.
Well, will it fuck up the rope?
It would fuck up the rope. Yep.
Okay, well then I don't
Okay,
want to.
then we know now.
All right.
There was all of our questions.
Finra.
Shoot it again, because
Shoot it
that's
good.
really all it can do.
Yep.
That would be a 17?
That's a miss.
Yeah, we gotta beat 18.
Oh, I got excited and
Sad.
I hit damage.
Oh, I just hit it. Sorry.
As both of them miss.
Yeah.
At this point, I am so
Bump,
close to
bump.
raging just in frustration.
And you know what
Gonna
really,
end my
you know what
turn.
really, my way of just telling you that would really kick you in the legs. Raging does not affect ranged attacks.
No,
So-
it doesn't. No, I would
Yeah.
be raging just because I'm angry.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
So melee
It'd be
attack.
beneficial, but it would happen.
No, I know it's only melee, but
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so angry right now.
The next guy I'd skip because he's dead, so we go to Xander.
All right, gonna take my mace out, and I'm gonna try to whack it with that.
Back good.
Xander, because of my version of fancy pack tactics, when I'm raging, allies have advantage on melee attack rolls against any hostile creature within 5 feet of me. So you get advantage on your attack.
How big support?
Helga being pissed off is a good thing.
I'm here to please. What can I say?
23 to hit.
23's a
But
hit.
only when
Oh,
you're doing this.
Hey, better swing. Better swing.
That's 6 damage.
6
Gonna
damage.
whack it with the mace.
Okay. So you smack it with the mace, and you hear like a break in the armor, but it is not dead yet.
You booped it in the snoot.
Yeah,
Gross.
I know.
Do not want to boop that thing in the snoot.
Anything
No
else?
booper snoots.
I'm good.
Okay. Luna is going to be like gonna move back a little bit, and it's like I don't. Oh no,
You
it's you.
move, mix this.
I move. Mix this. I'll then actually move up because I forgot I don't want to tangle anything. So it's like I'm not really yet sure to trust you, but you seem to swing good. So there you go. And then she touches you for guidance.
Who's getting guidance?
Helga.
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 Nice.
Renora.
You trying to kill that thing? I got you. I'm gonna shoot at it and hit for 24.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
You do technically get sneak attack,
So 7.
7 points of damage is enough to kill it. So
Yay! We killed it.
I'm here too, guys.
The group
Fighters
name
gonna
is-
fight.
The group name Exterminators.
Yeah.
So these 3 bodies are kind of like, as they fall apart, like 2 of them are cracked due to the damage. One of them is just dead inside of its shell, but they don't like just like fall apart and goop. They're just dead bodies just laying there with armor on.
How
Okay.
big is the shell?
The shell itself, I mean, it's a medium-sized creature-sized shell.
So if I
5
split its
feet.
body out, would I be able to like put the shell on?
You would have to be very, very
Ew.
like depraved to do this because you have to start like carving out like all the meaty
Yeah.
flesh out of the armor. You can't just like take off the shell. You'd have to like start like actually skewering it out like a fish.
It's like a crab. You
Yeah.
have to like pull
Just-
out.
I'm just saying.
Like if you want to like dedicate like 10 minutes to doing it, sure.
That's a long time.
I think we should continue on.
I
Well,
was just
for
thinking
friends.
maybe we should, if they have smell, we should maybe like put a little bit of the goop on us, each of us, so that maybe they think of us just them going in their hive instead of, intruders.
I like
I
the
don't really-
idea.
It's not a
Follow
bad
your
idea.
food when you threw it at them, so I don't think they can smell it.
But they did say we were food and we intruded their.
I thought she
their-
was going
their
with like,
nest.
all right, everybody dress up as them, put the shells on your back, walk in the
Yeah.
light.
They'll never know.
Very much
Well,
early Walking Dead thing where they were dressed up as zombies
I like
and they're
the
walking
flavor.
around.
The flavor is great.
So
Start
this,
cosplaying.
this could be pretty good stuff for later if someone wants to make armor out of it. So we should collect
I
some
agree,
pieces of it.
Mixus, but it called for backup. We can always take the backup.
We
don't
I
can
mean,
get it when we
if
come
the
back
group wants to
out.
give me a perception check to see if anything responded, you can.
Sure. 15.
15.
Anybody else?
Anybody
Wanna
else
do-
rolling perception? Whole group.
Oh, I got
Sure.
I rolled a perception. It was just shit. So.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
10.
While we're standing around, I want to cast Bless
Okay.
and give Renora, Helga, and Firna a D4.
D4 of
Thank
life.
you.
Yep.
Or
So yeah, it's whenever a target makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a D4 and add that number. rolled.
Hashtag cleric. Let's go.
Yep. And yeah, can add a D4, add the number rolled to attack or a saving throw.
For how long does the spell
Yeah.
last?
I think a
I
minute.
want to say it's like an hour, isn't it? Isn't it an hour?
It's concentration.
Oh, okay.
up
So
to
you
a
got
minute.
okay. So it's a concentration to the minute. So you guys got to use it within a minute. So
Okay.
I don't know if
good to
that's a
know.
round or two.
Cool. Thank you.
all right.
Just
So
was thinking we could make some kind of armor out of it and make it smell. We could smell like them, and so they wouldn't think we were invading their nest.
So as far as the group perception check, not super great, but at least in the area, maybe like 100 feet below you, 100 feet above you, in front, behind. As far as hearing, you don't hear the clickety of any creatures moving.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna do that, now would be the time to, because it doesn't sound like anything's coming near.
No, I wouldn't mind trying to break off some of these legs of theirs that seem to do well in the stone.
All right. So who's all going to take time to actually get down and do the nitty gritty by ripping out these things apart?
Nope.
Okay, so we
Helga.
got Mixus, Helga, anybody
I
else?
can.
Okay. So the 3 of you give me strength checks. I'm going to say each of you are taking one of the creatures and seeing how much you actually get done.
Sure. And then maybe
I
me and
don't think-
Firna would be on watch.
I'm just gonna be goopy. I'm gonna be full of goop.
I got a natural 20 plus 3.
I got 16.
I am shredding these.
I will
things.
say because your natural 20 will help make up for Mixus's low numbers.
I got
We'll even it out
3.
so everybody's able to get out a decent amount. How much time do we want to dedicate to this? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
And
Ten.
at most.
10.
Fine.
We're-
I wanted-
we still got a
I
long
wanted-
way to go.
I wanted to dig it out and put the shell on top of me because it's smaller than.
All right. So
It's bigger
TMNT
than me.
style.
so I'll say each one of the 3 of you can get one piece off of each thing. Either you can have an extremity, its torso armor, or something from its head.
Torso armor.
Okay, so Mixus, you're getting torso armor.
I want
I'm
the
just
sticky legs.
I'm just picturing me like putting myself into it, like
So,
trying
for all
to-
intents and purposes, for Mixus, so I will consider torso armor as a shield. Mixus, for you, it would
Oh.
require 2 hands for you to use the shield.
Oh,
You could still wear it like as like over your head and stuff like that, but in combat you could use it as a shield. And I'll say it's technically a +4 shield because of the durability of the armor.
I was thinking like a turtle shell, like
Yeah,
a turtle shelled
right.
into it.
So armors are usually
Like,
+2,
she's just
so
like
this
a-
will give you an additional +2. The two of
So
you, what
if
do you
I'm
want from
in
it?
it, what does that do to my armor class?
Raise it up by, well, do you have a shield already?
No.
Okay, so it's +4 then if you have it, if you're holding it with 2 hands.
Okay, how do I fix my armor class?
Well, I didn't make the item for you, so just know to add
Okay.
4 to it.
Okay.
Helga said she's grabbing legs.
I want the legs that seem to dig into the wall a little bit.
Okay,
Give
I'll
us
allow you to
more.
get, because they're so large, I'll let you pick, you can have one of the legs, not all 4 of them. But
That's
the leg itself, you can notice it can actually be kind of like, almost kind of like a not like you can extend it, but it, as you touch it, like a spider leg to a wall, it actually kind of like sticks to the wall, and it helps you actually like hang on to things. So if you need to pull yourself up higher, it could actually help if you wanted to.
Hell yes.
But it is almost as durable as the shield. You can't use it as armor, but you could use it as, I'd probably say you could use it as weapon of like a +1 pike.
Okay.
You literally could bludgeon someone to death with it.
Yeah, so if you
Cool.
wanted to, like, just say for now, if you just wanted to find like a +1 pike in the equipment, you could pull that up and just use that temporarily if you used it as a weapon, because it would have to be wielded with 2 hands. It is a strength weapon, and it does have reach of 10 feet.
Okay.
Renora?
You said something from its head is the other option?
Yeah, so the head itself is an armored shell too, but it, like, if you like rip it off and you open it, you notice that like it has like, it looks like it, nothing could be useful for you now, but you look like if you at least harvested some of its actual innards, it could actually be used to actually make something due to the right blacksmith or the right crafter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a leg.
Okay, so same thing, if you want to find yourself a +1 pike for right now, just to pretend to be the leg, and then it can
Got
be used as a 10-foot reach grappling item to not grapple a creature, but to pull yourself up to something, or just use to stick to a wall.
Okay.
Final man, let's go.
Also, if you want to use the legs if you want to use the legs like they used them, if you attach it to a wall and pull yourself up, even if you're touching the ground, the weight will be pulled on the wall, not by your feet. So you will not be putting it on the stone beneath you.
Yeah.
You can't walk that
That's
way
gonna
because
be
you're not using
helpful.
all 4 legs at once.
Right.
But you can
Right.
stick up to it, stop, wait for people to catch up to you, take it off, rinse and repeat as you do it to take weight off the ground.
Cool. Yeah.
I like this plan. All right. New mission: acquire 4 legs.
All right, so we're gonna continue back with the movement. You guys reposition yourself, move ahead. We're gonna repeat the checks, so I need the survival check from Helga.
So Helga needs to move
12.
to where
Well,
they were.
we don't need to do it on this map because this is
Oh,
a
okay.
combat map. What'd you get?
12.
12. Okay. You recall it hasn't been that long of a battle. You remember how to move to this place. I need perception checks from our rear 2s, so Renora and Finra. Okay,
3. Oh no, 22.
22.
And
Renora,
You're like, wow.
Renora,
My
maybe you're
strength.
playing around with like the claw and like you're messing around with it. You're not really. You're like having fun. Like, oh, this thing's sweet. And but Finra, you're noticing that like you hear something way lower beneath you. It doesn't sound like a creature. You don't believe it, but it actually sounds like someone's walking. But it's like way beneath you. You just happen to be, because you got higher than a 20, I'm allowing you to get this, and it sounds like it's like a floor beneath you. So like 100 feet. No one else hears it though. It like, you hear it for a second, like you hear steps, like someone is actually using boots. Just like you.
Nora, put that down. Pay attention. These things just attacked us.
what?
Never mind. Just pass up that something is walking down below us.
Did you address the person with the leg?
Yeah.
I'm just like, Waving around.
Like Rocket Raccoon.
Helga and Renora are like fucking around with the legs. Like this is like we're pulling ourselves up on the top.
Me.
You guys like dueling each other with like the
picturing-
legs? On God.
And I'm picturing Mixus just completely being engulfed by a giant like
Me and Helga are like, we're gonna spar with the
shell.
legs.
Yeah,
And
you're
then
just
Reese's
seeing like a
"Ah,
little
they
show,
mesh
like
it
the little
up."
legs walking underneath it.
Like
I love
when
it.
someone
You
hides
said
under
it
a
was
box
a-
and you just-
because you said it was a medium.
It's a medium size, so it's gonna-
and
it's-
I'm a small creature.
Right.
That's why I said you gotta hold it with both hands. So if you want to use it, use it as your AC, you couldn't hold the weapon. So,
It's okay, but I
yeah.
can hide
Stop us.
behind it.
Cast a spell. Could she get like total cover behind it too?
Yeah,
Yes.
this
She
is
would
good.
have
yes,
pop
she
up
could
and
have total
cast
cover
a
behind
spell
it. Yep,
Yes,
And then pop back in.
yep,
Exactly.
yep.
that's
she
what
could-
I was thinking.
Rasmus
Because I could-
has.
I'm thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean where they're in the little lifeboat and they're walking underneath water. All you see is the legs.
Yep.
And the scene.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. It'll
all
be
right.
exactly like that.
So you guys move
See,
down
I was
to the rest
picturing
of
it
the
was
floor.
more like a turtle shell that I just like
TMNT
climbed into.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. You guys make it through this floor without no more of an issue.
See, you guys say that Helga can't have fun. Here she is. On guard.
2 floors done.
Sweet.
Helga, give me another spell check since it was pretty close to the other one. You can give it to me with advantage.
9.
9 with advantage. That sucks.
Oh, hold on. I still have guidance. Can I add the guidance?
Sure.
That's the D4, right? And I'm blessed, which is another D4.
All of the D4s.
D4.
D4.
15.
15. Okay. This
Hashtag
floor is
blessed.
not too much different than the last one you're on. You guys can progress as you would before. I just need everyone to just give me dexterity or acrobatics checks. Either one.
Ooh, acrobatics.
Not good in either.
This one has
Dexterity or acrobatics?
Yeah, because this one,
Acrobatics.
compared to the other one, has a lot of bigger pockets, so it requires you to do a little bit of stretching and leaping between the spots. If you have one of the arms, this can suck it. You don't have to make the roll, and you can use the arms to just kind of swing between if you wanted to.
Okay, good. I'm so glad I took an arm.
Yep. I said, man, these things can fall up walls.
Okay, so we got a 14, we got a
16.
16. So looks like everybody who didn't have an arm is fine. Mixus, where's yours?
14.
14. Okay, you're good. So everybody is good. You guys are keeping a good balancing act, trying to take into account that you're on a slope, and also there are some bigger holes.
And if all fails, I could use my shell now as a sled.
But you're still attached. How far are
Renora
you
and Finra, give me perception checks. Finra, give me one with advantage since you already heard the sound before. See if you can recognize
Okay.
it again.
Oh, 23.
Oh, natural.
Natural
20.
20.
Okay,
Or
so
23.
That's why I put you guys in the back. Let's
Renora,
go.
you start hearing. You notice what Finra's trying to actively look hearing for something like that, and then you kind of peer in too, and you both hear. You got to really pay attention to it, but it sounds like someone's moving one floor ahead of you almost perfectly. Not intentionally, but they are one floor beneath you, and you. I'll say only Finra can hear the conversation due to the natural 20. But they're talking about, so how long do we have to be down here? I don't know. We just be quiet so they don't hear us. I don't want the creatures to find us. I mean, why did we get this stupid gig? Well, don't you want the credit for finding it? Both of you shut up. Just be quiet. Stick by me. I don't really need your help, but you were supposed to come anyway, so let's go. That's it.
I'm going to tell Renora, pass it along, tell everybody to keep quiet. There's 3 people below us.
Okay. How far away is everybody? Can they hear me if I talk at a normal volume?
10 feet.
I think, let's see, because you are in the back, so I think the only person I think only Xander and Helga would have a problem kind of hearing you. But they could hear
Okay.
you, but it'd probably be they'd have to kind of turn their ears in your direction to try to get everything.
Okay. Mixus, let Helga and Xander know that we gotta keep quiet. We got company below.
Luna, there's 3 people. There's company below.
Oh, hang on,
We
hang
have
on.
to be
And she
quiet.
like creeps out underneath the shell with you. It's like, what was that?
There's company below. There's 3 people, so we have to be quiet. Tell Xander and he can tell Helga.
But I like it under here. This is nice. Good.
I know, but we can't be this close together. Remember, because of the weight.
Oh,
of
right.
the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're little, so it's okay.
Oh,
but
right, yeah.
The rest of the people.
Okay, and she like runs up and like, so Xander, she starts like pulling on like your like cloth, like
Hey.
you're supposed to be quiet. There's people ahead of us apparently.
Got it. Silence is gold.
People.
Good job. And then I slug Helga if I can reach her. Hey!
Oh, boy.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up!
Combat's changed you.
Just gonna throw you over the edge.
I know how to communicate, okay?
No, I'm just gonna kick him down the stairs. Just repeat.
Oh my god.
Sparta!
All right.
This
then-
is Sparta.
Stealthy, slow progression onward.
Yep. Let me just get a group dexterity check from all you guys to see how you guys make it through this one.
Dex.
Do those with legs not have to bother?
No, because this is just the whole thing. So
Okay.
I will
Also,
take. I'm
Xander-
taking those into account for a lower DC. But yeah.
Also, I don't know who is still blessed, but blessed keeps going for the time, so I
I thought it
can't
was
remember.
only
Fake.
1 minute though.
Okay.
Has it been a minute?
Yeah, it's
I
been a
was
minute.
wasn't sure
It's
if
been a
it's
minute.
been a
Okay.
I got a 0.
No.
I got.
I have 14.
steps.
All right, everybody, reverse tug of war. Let's go.
3.
You got a 0?
I got
Oh,
a
no.
0.
The worst. I
Alright,
got a
let's-
21.
Okay. So
And I have a legs.
you guys are making your way down as
Is this hold on? Is this a dex effect that we can see?
No.
Okay.
This is not a
Did you-
magical effect. This is just taking account your guys' overall dexterity throughout the floor.
Okay. I don't know. It just said advantage on dex effects that you could see while not being deafened, blinded, or incapacitated.
Yeah, it's like
So,
usually
I was
like
trying to
magic
save
effects
Amanda.
or any kind of like status
I
effect
know.
that would make you do a dexterity check or saving throw. You guys are pretty confident making your way down. As Helga, you're missing a few spots, but you're able to collect yourself. Same thing for Xander. Between Luna and Mixus, you're doing fine. As we get to Renora, you start to move as you just all of a sudden feel a tug. As all of a sudden, Finra, you slip as the ground beneath you drops. As all of a sudden you just start to fall. Between Finra, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Renora, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
A
strong.
snap. Do this. You
Think I
got
had
this.
Something for dex saves.
you close?
You had advantage on dex saving throws.
Yep.
Oh, against effects you
That
can
you can
see
see.
while not
Yep.
blinded.
Correct. So it would not work.
That's what I was
Okay.
trying to use to save you earlier.
14.
And strength saving throw from Nora.
8.
8. Ooh. Okay.
But I also got 21, and I have one of those legs.
Before
So,
Trying to grab her?
on her dex.
I don't know.
Originally.
Well, no. So
If
what
I can,
this is
like-
different. So what's happening is that you're the first one that's connected to her. She falls.
Yeah.
So to stop
Oh.
everyone from falling, you got to use your strength to hold pace so you don't fall behind her.
Oh! I thought, like, in reaction to...
So
Like,
you
oh,
immediately
God.
see her fall. You
Yep.
try to grab, but you can't grab the rope quick enough, and it slides through your hands, and you get pulled down with her.
Oh,
Your
was it hanging?
Finra's saving throw, you're able to stop where you're at, but now we're going to go over to Mixus. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
Rope burn.
Oh, 14 from Mixus. So as it starts to slow, Meek says, maybe you plant like the shell down and then you grab with the other hand and you're like hanging on there and you like spread like Spider-Man and the train is like you're being held back. Like, can someone pull up, please?
Help! Someone help me!
Renora and Finra, you're hanging. Whether or not you want to try to climb up, like,
I would use the leg to
help pull yourself up with assistance.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah.
you can pull yourself up. So Finra, give me a
To the
strength check then.
clawsies.
Yeah, Finra, give me a strength check then to follow Renora up.
Oh god, my arms are
10.
starting to hurt.
It's taking you some time. You're gonna go through a level of exhaustion,
Okay.
but you're able to get yourself up. You are pushing yourself a little bit
Hooray.
through. I'm gonna give you 1 level of exhaustion, Finra. So it means for a little bit you're gonna be at disadvantage when it comes to strength checks and dexterity checks along with saving throws.
Does that? Does any of us else get exhaustion from doing that or no?
No, just because it's specifically because not only did she fall, but she had to catch herself and she had a hard time pulling herself up.
Oh,
So she had
okay.
to
That
take
makes
extra
sense.
time and extra strength and it kind of wore her down.
I just feel
Get
like
back
I
up,
was
I'm like
just
shaking.
You're kind of got some adrenaline in you. It's helping you go, but anytime that happens again, you're gonna be at disadvantage. But you take a little bit of time, you make your way through, and you get to the next level. At this point, you start to notice that the floors are getting a little bit wider. It's a little odd. You get down to this floor, and the steps are no longer like 10 feet wide. They're actually kind of like more 20 feet wide. You were not told about this, maybe because they've never gone down this far. These are not steps that were made by the dwarves. These were like here before. And these ones compared to the other ones are not like necessarily like planted in with like spots. These actually look like they were kind of like carved in.
So how
instead of
high
it
are
just-
the steps? Like from one, like going one down.
They're about a 5 foot.
Oh, okay.
Instead of it before, because what they were just like giant slabs just slapped in. These are actually like, it's almost like a ramp with steps in them, so they actually have some give underneath them to hold more weight.
Cool.
So it's actually, you kind of got down to an easy level right now. Because of it too, depending on what you want to do, you actually feel that a couple people could hang out in each one and it's pretty sturdy. If you want, you can take a short rest.
Well, I'm gonna have to climb down the stairs because I'm only 4 foot.
It's like a kid going down steps, like you have to sit down, slide, sit down, slide.
In the shell.
Yes,
Yeah.
in my shell.
Look, Mom, no hands! As you start sliding down.
Yeah.
I literally, if they're 5 foot, I can't.
Howdy,
It's
neighbor.
above me. It's above me. I'm like, good thing we're going down. That's easier than going up.
But you're pretty confident to know that at this point, you could actually take a rest for a little bit, knowing that the floor beneath you is quite secure. The drawback, as far as you would know, Finra, is that if for some reason you want to know what the people beneath you were doing, if you took a break, they would get significantly ahead of you.
I think we should push on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Honestly, yes,
especially
it's-
with those people right in front of us. We should probably catch up to them. Who
I'm
knows what
gonna-
they're down here for, but they're searching for something.
It's gonna take me a little bit longer to get down these stairs. They're a little
That's okay.
big.
Hey, while Mixus is fighting with the stairs, hey Xander, could I get a little touch up?
Sure.
A little quick.
Little dabble.
Dabble,
A little
sure.
melody.
Yeah. I could cast Cure Wounds. Do you need any
Yeah.
more of that? Okay.
No, I should be. I mean, I'm at like half, so take
Okay.
that for what you will.
Sure. Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds. And I'll roll a D.
Gonna slug down a healing potion.
Looking up, would it make sense? Because I know they said it's harder to get back up than down. Like, would that make sense for what we've experienced? Like, would we have encountered something that would make it difficult to get back up?
You could see it as one of two different ways. You could see it as, yes, going back up these steps is going to be harder than going down because it's going to require a lot more strength to actually hurdle these steps. And now that you knew that a lot of the floors broke after you walk over them, going up is going to be a more difficult hurdle. But the fact that you know what you just walked from might give you a tactical advantage to know what to be looking for ahead of time. So it's kind of like a mixture. Yes, it's going to require more strength and a little bit more.
We also know.
But you also know what you're getting into. So your checks will have a lower DC, but you might need a little bit more stamina to be able to stick through it. So I would definitely say before you decide to come back up, you would definitely need a long rest.
Yeah, for sure.
Helga gained 7 HP.
Perfect.
And then, are we standing like together, or are we still like actively climbing?
It's completely up to you.
Cool.
I think we should press forward if it's
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's fair.
quiet and maybe a little bit easier, maybe.
Sure.
Speak for
No, but-
yourself. This is not it.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was in. I didn't know if I was close enough to Fiona to give her guidance and say, "Don't fall."
Also, because are you guys trying to catch up to these people ahead of you, or are you just trying to just stick within earshot?
They stick with an earshot because we don't know what they're here for, and if they want to pick a fight, then that's a whole other can of worms we got to deal with.
Earshot sounds great.
Gotcha. Okay. So, per usual, Helga, the survival, please.
5.
5. Oof.
I'm
You're
the best
not able
guy.
to really, like, plan ahead for this one, but luckily for you, these ones are pretty sturdy. If they're sturdy, do you guys still just move at half speed?
No.
You go
No,
you go regular speed?
Renora's gonna go regular speed regardless of if everybody else is or not.
So this is gonna
Which
be
we're
kind
all
of
tied
funny.
together, so
This is gonna be kind of funny. So you guys are gonna be like moving regular speed, and it's almost like the rope is gonna like picks up Mixus every couple steps and like lift her up through
Like a
it.
clothesline, just
Because I can't get down these stairs that fast. Because
hey man, at least Nixus will be quiet if she's getting carried. Like
just sit in the turtle shell and
Maybe we'll just tie it
Um,
onto the turtle shell and
Cut it
Alright,
down, yeah.
so we're gonna
You
go
and
to the
me
next
on the
person
turtle
on the
shell.
fate docket. We're gonna go to Finra. Roll me the dice of destiny.
Choice
Oh,
of Destiny.
Okay.
It's a game show.
One.
Ah!
Okay.
oh no, we all die.
All right, so
Oh god.
you guys do finish the
Those
floor,
barrels are
and you
now.
actually do move at regular speed, and you start to notice that you catch up. Not like you're caught up with them, but now you can actually. You hear that they're getting closer. You're like now like a half floor behind them, but you stop as like you just where it went from moisture, you just feel heat rise up and immediately like freak out, thinking like, oh my god, is the volcano alive? But then you like look out and it's still pitch black. But something just rose heat that's just like shooting this thing up like a vacuum. And then it stops.
it could just be, I mean, no one said that this volcano wasn't like fully had any active areas. It could just be a geyser portion, or like
I
not
mean,
a
we
geyser,
did
whatever
have
whatever the actual like equivalent. I can't think of it right now because it's later at night. But what the equivalent of an hot air like
Hot spring?
geyser
Like a
is.
geyser? Huh?
Well, geyser is water, but
Right.
whatever the name is.
hot air equivalent of it.
But yeah, it's turned into more heat, and it's like almost like something happened. Whatever on the base, it's like something down there is actually shooting up like a steam vent. Like before, you felt it for a little bit when you felt like the sauna effect,
Yes.
and then it stopped. And now that you're closer down, now you can actually feel more of the heat than the sauna effect. But then it stopped after a couple of minutes, almost like it's just happened for a little bit, like almost like if it was modern day and this was like you're in a factory, it's like almost like something would be switching out like switching out like a heating duct, and then it'd be like switching out like air conditioning and then heat to make sure the place stays ventilated properly. You're able to get down to the next floor without a problem once again. You guys are actually making good time. Eventually, so far, I actually need, because of the front runners, I actually need Xander and Helga to be perception checks.
We love this so much.
I am so here for this. We are so
Hey.
perceptive.
The most.
The most. God.
I got a 19.
19.
I did not. I got us 8.
Okay.
I did not.
So
Did you blessed? Or did you already use
No,
your
blast was a long
Oh wait,
time.
that was for you.
Yep.
You
well,
gave that to people.
bless what only lasted for a minute.
Only
It's been like
minute.
2 hours
Bless
since
is
then.
gone, and I used the.
Oh, it's been like an hour because you guys moved at regular speed.
Mm.
Whether you stop or not immediately, you notice that because of moving at regular speed, you have now caught up to the 3 people ahead of you, but you only see 2. They are roughly about 60 feet ahead of you. They are not looking behind themselves, and only currently Helga can see this, just because Andrew, you got a bad check.
They wouldn't be able to see our lights, would they?
Well, that's the question for Helga. When you see it, do you cover your light right away?
Yes.
Give me a stealth check to both cover your light and to let Xander know to do the same.
19.
Alright. So, Xander, you're indicated to cover your light.
Yep.
You
I
do
do
it
it.
quietly. They don't notice. You don't see them right now, but you can hear them talk. They walk on the steps. You can hear them talking. Helga, give me a give me a warmer perception. No, give me give me a warmer perception check. I just want to see what you would have seen real quick with that flash of time from your reaction to when you saw them, to see if you can tell who they are.
14.
Okay. You saw their backs. They
Do they have nice asses? Not as good as Fiona's, but
You're never gonna live that down.
I am never living that down.
Helga, have you ever left the island?
yes, because I was in Nilithir.
That's right. So you would know who these are. These are Averant soldiers. They look like regular Averant infantry. They're wearing their regular navy and brown suits. They have the regular infantry swords on their back. But Finra probably mentioned that there was 3, and you only see 2. They're currently talking. It's like, so what are we doing? He just said to keep walking. He said we gotta go down a few more floors and we should find it. But yeah, but where did he go? I don't know. He doesn't tell me anything. That's pretty
Okay,
much it.
so one splintered off somewhere.
Oh
Cool.
no.
So I kind of want to give us a little bit more breathing room. I don't want to keep going forward while the front runners are covering their lights, because that's suicide.
Okay.
So,
Also,
I'm
gonna say Mixus. I'm not gonna speak for Luna, but Mixus, you do see them cover the lights. Do you try to ask, or do you just immediately just like go quiet, assuming that you know what's going on?
Would I be able to hear anything with my large ears?
They're too far ahead.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Luna and be like, "Put your cover your light
Oh, okay.
really
And then
quietly."
She like just kind of does. the
I
little
just
thing.
bring the shell down further, like I duck into the shell more, so it's like almost covered, but it's like angled downwards.
But it's like really hard
more.
for you because you got to also like move down the steps. So you're like,
Yeah, I can't get down these stairs because I'm guessing these ones are still
yeah, they're
5
still,
feet
yeah,
tall.
these are still some pretty tall steps.
I can't. I am only 4 feet, peoples. I am
Um,
not that tall.
I'll actually, now that I think about it, I'll allow, if anybody's curious about the steps and why they are the way they are, everybody can give me a intelligence check. Use your best knowledge forward to try to figure out why these steps are the way
Oh
they
my
are.
We smart. We smart. Big brain.
Why is it tall? I don't know, but it's tall. I say with a 2.
Okay. Well, see,
I
this
Questions
is,
hard.
I
This
got-
is very close to the steps.
It's tall because tall.
Mixus
I
is
gotta-
very close
That's how it's
to the
made.
steps. Mixus is so close to the steps. She is intimately
Oh, no, I got 2. I got 2
involved
as
with
well.
the steps now because
Alright, so
she's so close.
Mixus and Finra, you both, Mixus, yeah, you're getting really close. Finra, maybe a little bit of curiosity, you're looking at it. These actually resemble, almost now that you look at them, with a certain kind of design to them, and the certain kind of shape and the amount of space. These are steps made for giants.
That would make sense. Oh,
Like, these are the perfect height for a giant to walk up normal sets of
I
stairs.
look at you, Luna, and go, these stairs were for giants. They were made for giants. That means giants used to live in here.
Do I hear? I
Uh,
hear whispering, so probably not.
I'm
you
whispering.
hear the whispering, and she's underneath the giant shield, so probably
There's
not.
also the shell, that's right. So
Yeah,
hear incoherent whispers.
I appreciate
As
Like
I'm
just
just
like
like,
your
yep.
little secrets don't make
These
friends.
tall.
They are They are indeed stairs. You are.
Okay, well then I turn to Luna
Sure.
and go, these were made for giants. That means giants used to live here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Tell the person in front of you.
Oh, okay. And she just like slowly skips on, starts pulling on your cloth again, Xander. Hey,
Aha!
hey! Giants
Yeah.
lived here. These steps are for giants.
Oh, giant.
And she just like looks at you, but be quiet. But giants.
Yeah.
Big.
I like how Luna whispers to Xander, and Helga was like, hey, cover your leg, and Xander's like, giants!
I got it too, so I gotta answer.
Wow.
All right. So
Helga starts freaking out. What do you mean a giant?
what do you guys do? I mean, like you obviously got the front line covered for light. You were doing very good on stealth. You're moving at the same pace as them. Are you gonna just like slow down and stop, or are you gonna just kind of keep?
That's
doing
what
the same
I'm. Like I said, I don't want to keep the front blinded because that's suicide.
The back of the group
So I
doesn't
kind of
really
wanna-
wouldn't really know what's going on. They would kind of maybe assume that you're just being quiet, but no communication is being sent into the back. So I'd say that they would assume that if you slow down, they would probably slow down. too.
Yeah, I would just put my hand up, like hold like a like stop. We're gonna wait.
Can't see that. We
You
turned our
can't
lights
see that.
off.
Yeah, you and Xander are in complete darkness compared to everyone else.
Love
I
it.
could-
I don't
You
want to
just
blow our
managed-
cover, but if Renora doesn't hear from somebody soon, she's gonna shout and be like, what's going on?
Nixus
Just
like
saying.
moves backwards and goes to it. I think we're stopping for a
Alright,
second.
yeah. If Helga were to stop and pause and tell us just to hold up for a bit, I would communicate that.
So
Yeah,
then Nixus
telephone
and
it
Luna
down the line.
stops, and then
Be reminding Renora, don't forget those 3 people. Keep quiet.
Yeah, because I don't.
So I'm assuming you guys are all stopped. If you guys need to talk to each other,
Yeah.
you guys can like talk to each other. Then they're still moving, and you're starting to hear them out of earshot.
I just
Why'd we
like
stop?
I want to.
I
Because
know,
I
they
don't want
stopped
them
in
to
front
know
of
we're
us.
here.
But
Well, why
are
don't
we
we just
supposed?
kill them?
Yeah, I like that idea. We could
Yeah,
just
Nixus,
so we
combat
can
teams
get
you too.
no, so we can get down because we gotta get down there. And there used to be giants. These stairs were made for giants. Maybe there's
Just
still a giant down there.
focus.
Are you
But
sure
there
it's a used to and not a current?
I don't know. Well, these are very old-looking stairs, so maybe there's still a giant down here. Maybe that's what the reason why it's so warm and the gas coming up and down. Maybe it's a giant.
Yeah,
Maybe.
It's been a while since I've seen a giant.
and there's only one path. Like, there's no way we could take to kind of like cut them off or like.
But we should still keep going.
So what if we just like do boop 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 right behind them and across the throat? I feel like.
I mean, it's
I-
frowned upon. What
I
you
wouldn't
could
do it quite yet. If anything, we can use them as bait
They were-
if any of those creatures come out again.
They're soldiers from another kingdom. and they're
Finra.
do we have any idea what they're looking
Give
for?
me
Or
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, at disadvantage, I'm guessing.
because of exhaustion.
Because of
Because of
exhaustion.
exhaustion, yes.
Oh no!
6.
Okay. So as soon as you say that we need to worry about the monsters, as soon as that, something just appears right by you, and 2 hands with half sickles just immediately cover your neck and pull you in. Those
No,
creatures
no,
are the
no.
least of your worries, as immediately you just see a man wearing a similar outfit as the 2 in front, holding sickles in his hands, pinning your neck together with them.
Shit.
Seen me yet? Did I hide enough that he only sees a shell?
You don't
Or
know
Nora
what he
would
sees.
be ahead. Would be ahead of
I'm
her.
just
He
saying.
merely
Can you
yells-
see me enough? Because I could maybe hide and like go
Well,
up and
you
go,
can't.
"Ooh,
If you have
ooh,
the shell up, you can't see up the steps because you would have to like almost like
Oh,
angle
God, yeah.
yourself like this to
That's
kind of like
true.
look up there.
ooh." Okay.
But he
You
immediately
probably fall
yells,
backwards.
"All right, boys,
I'm gonna.
they fell for it. Come on up." As you now notice, like his blades are used like claws against the wall as he was kind of like climbing back over you guys to fall behind.
I'm gonna
Smart
take.
move.
Oh.
Okay, so he moved the blades from Fiona's neck.
No, he still has.
He
them
still
on
has
her
them
neck.
on.
No,
Also
he's-
Oh,
explain
you're
how he
saying
got.
he had used the blades
He was-
previously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how he got behind you
Yeah.
guys because he was using the blades. I was just making you guys do consistent checks to see if you noticed him.
All right, Renora, I like your plan.
All right, so we're gonna
can
go
hide
into
in the
combat
stairs.
again.
Yeah.
So
Kill first, ask later.
first off, we're gonna start off with Finra. Put your token here.
Oh,
Or was
Yeah.
it? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not move you guys onto the map.
yeah. We see it on the stream, just not.
Oh.
There we go.
So where's Fina getting? Mama
Okay,
Fee?
and then everybody in the proper order, you can put yourself anywhere in there since you guys would have moved back to talk. So just as long as you're still in your moving order and you didn't cross ahead of anybody.
Okay.
Like,
So in
So
front
you
of
have
Finra
to be
would be
somewhere in
Renora.
front of Fina.
Yeah, if you were
Renora.
talking, you could be 5 feet, you could be 10 feet. It's really up to you.
Okay.
Just as long as nobody's passing each other in your turning order.
Don't forget to put Luna on there too, Joe.
Yep, I would. Just gotta find her. There she is. Why are you not moving? There we go.
Olga.
I'm getting there.
I guess I could use the stairs for cover.
Like,
you could. Just chill and then squat down and you'll be fine. The stairs will completely cover you.
They will come up and they will only see a shell sitting there, and they'll be like, "What's that?" And then they're like, "Ah!" Koala bear out of the shell. Ah!
Ooh. Pretty cool.
Yes.
yeah, no, fuck that guy. He's gonna die.
Fuck.
This guy.
So,
This guy.
What a jerk.
as he's pinning Finra, he's communicating to the guys to come up and try to restrain you all. We're gonna roll initiative, and then we're gonna start playing roles. See how this can go. Because I'm assuming it's gonna go into combat. I just let's do the rolls. So, go for roll initiative.
Oh.
Do I still get disadvantage with initiative with
No.
exhaustion?
Nope. It only affects
But you
ability
still-
checks and saving throws.
Nice.
So even your regular attacks are still fine. It's just ability checks and saving throws. All right. So 20 or higher.
I'm also raising my hand, but you can't see it.
Okay. Mixus. 21.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Finra, or not Finra, Helga.
I also got a 21.
Oh.
Ooh,
I'm assuming
twinsies.
Mixus's dex is better between the two of
There
you.
you go. Mine is a 3 plus 3.
Yeah, Vixus is. I only have a +2, so.
Figured.
The one up spin.
Okay. And... Okay, and 15 or higher. Okay, Xander,
17.
Renora,
16.
okay. And just curious, what'd you get, Finra?
10.
10.
Wasted all my 20s earlier.
Yeah, respectable 10. Respectable.
Okay, so
Respectable 10.
Finra, if you want, before combat goes on, you can try to break out of it. It would still be at disadvantage, but you can either give me a strength saving throw or a dexterity saving throw to try to break out of his
Let's try
grapple right now.
Strength save.
Do it.
It would be at disadvantage, of course.
It's- It is an 8 with disadvantage.
So, struggling, he like tightens himself on your throat as a little bit of blood comes off as he's pulling the blades against you. As he's like almost tightening you, like the handle's almost like a rope. The guys behind her are starting to get closer as they're ready to draw their swords. What do you all do? Are you guys going to let them keep walking forward? We don't have to do it in
no.
order quite yet. Are you guys going to fight back?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
so then we're going to go in order.
Yeah,
all right,
immediately.
Cool. All right.
Don't let him kill me.
All right, so we're going to switch the music then, because now we're actually going to do it battle.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is he like fully behind?
Yeah,
Fiona?
he's using
Yeah.
he's
You could
using her as a
probably-
shield right now. Yep.
Like I can't see any part of his body.
You should be
He's-
able to see his hands.
He's 3/4 cover,
Just his
so
arms.
which means he gets +4 AC.
Got it. Okay.
Let's see what I want to do for this guy. Let's go with let's put a little bit of rock in this one.
Do-do-do. Now we get to try out this new shield. Haha!
All right.
Haha.
Once again, we start off with Mixus.
Okay, I'm going to pull the shield and put it in front of Luna because we both could fit on behind it and be like, okay, stay right here. And I'm gonna just kind of like peek out around because I'm looking downward because if I can't look upward because I
Right.
can't see the guy upward. And I'm looking down and I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark this dude
Okay.
right there.
All right.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow.
Sounds good.
And 14?
14. I gotta pull up his character. That is. Wait, no, that's not the right one. That's his AC, so that's a hit.
Okay. 11 damage plus 3 more damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's just an infantry man. You killed him.
Okay, I move my foot. Then I would move the hunter's
They're
mark.
literally just level 1 fighters.
Just automatically
Okay.
moves to the other dude.
Okay.
Can I take my second shot or no? Because do I?
You have an extra attack. You can shoot.
Okay, we're gonna shoot him. And 21 to hit.
21's a hit.
11 damage. That is crit damage, by the way.
Okay, so he's dead.
And- Oh no, it's just 11 is the maximum damage.
Yep, and
For
he only
him,
has
plus-
10 HP. So
Oh,
This
and I
just
had
takes
to.
everyone out.
I feel like, and I got a crit on the hunter's mark. So then I'm gonna, can I see? Oh, I'll do it the next one because I already used bonus action. But then once I can see this dude, I'm gonna bonus action hunter's mark him.
okay.
But I can't do it right now.
Can't do it right now. All right. So
And then I'm gonna hide behind the shield again.
Helga.
Oh man, she killed the two I was gonna go after. Well, that's
Right.
and
Sorry.
I can't. And I
Sorry,
can't
not
go
sorry.
closer to Fear now without fucking up the rope. So, you know.
Uh,
that's
I
cool.
mean, is there a way that we can unattach ourselves, or is it only attached right away?
Well, I mean, you can just literally unclip yourself from the rope.
yeah, no.
And they're
because
just
if we need to
like
take off in
regular
a
like
hurry-
they're just regular like tassel claps. So you could just undo it and you could just reattach yourselves later if you wanted to.
No, Helga's just gonna call out to the one holding Firna, and she's gonna just take out her axe and kind of just like hit it against her hand, like threatening, and be like, "If you don't want to end up like them, let her go."
Oh, it's gonna take a lot more than that to take me down. I think I'm pretty good where I am. But thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Do I not get to roll intimidation?
You could certainly try.
I was trying to do.
He just wanted to intimidate
I
someone.
wanted to
Kicking rocks. Stop kicking rocks.
I buffed intimidation for a reason. Let me.
What'd you get?
21.
What'd you get?
21.
Okay.
Let her go.
30.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but like.
He's got max charisma.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's helpful.
Charisma.
Cool. Well, would it? Of course, the one time I can use intimidation, he's got max charisma, so. All right. Well, Helga's gonna just start her. Would it be an action or a bonus action to unclip?
It would just be movement. You wouldn't even have to use it as a bonus action, just a movement to unclip it. I'd say you sacrifice 5 feet to disengage yourself from the rope.
All right. So Helga's just gonna unclip herself because she doesn't, and then walk right up to Birna, and maybe if she needs, maybe like grab a hold of her hand to try and help her break out next turn. So Helga could like help her pull,
Okay.
help break her out.
Sounds good. Next is the assailant's turn. He's usually getting up closer. He's actually going to pull the blades tighter. Helga, as you notice his blades on his hands, on each of his middle fingers on his blades, he's got these onyx like stone skull rings, and as he pulls tighter, the eyes of the rings glow. So grappling you, he's gonna do damage to you. So with his first blade, I'm sorry, it's not a hit, so I get advantage. So be 24 to hit. You take 12 points of damage, Finra.
Okay.
And
Also,
you lose... What?
I forgot. As a bonus action, Helga's gonna go into another rage because she can. Because fuck it, she's tired of playing games with people.
And then once he cuts you with the first blade, his ring is gonna glow, and you're gonna lose 6 total HP. Your total HP is gonna go down by 6.
Oh.
Gross.
How did I put that as like a temporary?
It's a temporary reduction.
Okay.
So if you get healed, you
Yeah.
can't pass that point.
Oh, that's sad.
He's gonna attack you with the other blade, so he gets to roll with advantage.
Wait, what about her? Is there anything with your cloak? There is immunity to something. I can't remember what it was.
Poison.
It's not poison.
Constitution.
Oh.
Where is it? Immune to paralyzed charm, petrification.
This is considered death.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Just straight up death. You know.
24 with the other blade, so he's going to do another 12 points of damage, and your total HP will now get decreased by 6 after that again, as the ring off his other hand starts to glow. As he just looks at Helga, go ahead, keep coming closer. See what that does for you. And he's going to use a bonus action to use his maneuver Rally. As both his rings are going to glow again, he's going to take the 12 points he took from you, and he's going to yell at his guys, "Hey, get your asses off the ground!" Is all of a sudden they just get revived back for 6 points apiece.
Oh,
Oh.
I guess I have to kill more people. Oh,
Right.
that was a
You
weird
take
trick.
the murder hobo out of him.
That was a weird trick.
Amber will always.
I don't
be
like that trick.
That was a weird trick. Weren't they a little bit closer than that? I thought they were.
Maybe it was here. Yeah, I think it was like there. I don't know. Wherever, don't really matter.
I think it's fine.
Xander.
Well, I was gonna do some support, but if we got 2 people in the back, maybe.
Oh,
it's
you
better
don't need to
do
be a
that.
cleric. It's fine.
I mean, if you want me to heal, I can heal.
Feel like maybe, well, we don't kill off here now. Considering that he keeps hurting her.
Yeah,
Well-
maybe good idea.
Okay, I mean, I could do that. Yeah.
Heal her. I can't see what's going on up there, but it doesn't sound good.
Sure.
Birna's dying.
So
I
I would
mean,
assume that
after
Luna's
the
just like
necromancy, our
telling you
only
everything that's going on.
spellcaster, you're
She
our only hope.
picks up above the shell. Okay, now she just got hit more. Then she goes back and she just got hit more. Looks back up. She got hit again.
And
Fair enough.
again.
She's like really hurting.
I'll cast Healing Word on Fierna.
Okay.
Luna's just like,
That's my bonus action.
and so the guy with the sickle is just hit her and hit her again. Okay.
So,
Play by play.
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
yeah, I'll play my
Yeah.
Jeez.
How much
I
did
don't
you
know
heal?
what's going on.
1 second.
When these rings glow, is it noticeable to everybody in the area? Or
Yeah, I
if
mean,
close
it's
enough?
not very. I mean, like, it's
You
more
go for
noticeable
8.
to the people in front because it's not like bright lights. It's just like
Yeah.
a different shade of. It's like a bright kind of like a black light kind of thing like that glows in their eyes, and it's very tiny because it's on a ring. So it's maybe the other people's bodies are in your way, so you can't see that minute detail. But you 3 can see it, but like Mixus, Luna, and Xander don't see it.
Well, I
Got it.
definitely
Okay.
can't see it anyways. I'm
Yeah,
too
right.
short.
What fingers are the rings on?
Middle finger.
Are they on one on each hand?
Yep.
Ooh, let's cut out fingers.
And I'm sorry, you said
Middle finger, both on each hand.
Of
Okay.
course.
so.
Very classy.
Got it.
Air-
Okay.
Amber is saying cut off fingers. Mixus would be like, I don't know what the hell's going on up there.
All right, and then for my action, I will attack one of the soldiers. We'll go the one on the right with the battle loop. So I'm going to try to hit it with the lightning attack.
Sounds good.
No, that sucked. That's 11 to hit.
11's a miss.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
Stay alive. Okay.
Renora.
I want to.
She wants one of the rings. That's what she really wants.
I mean,
I
yeah,
do. I want
Gotta
to
lose
cut off
a
his
finger.
finger, but I don't think the way that he's holding it,
Yeah.
I can.
Chop the finger.
So he's currently holding like the blades like this. So like technically the rings are aimed up. So like his hands
him
aren't
at
like
the
this,
wrist.
they're like up like this.
Yeah, get him at the
I think it
wrist.
was like this. So it's like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's holding like
Oh, then
by
I'm
the
gonna
bars.
slice them right at the wrist. Then are you
But
kidding?
you gotta just be
Gotta be
careful because his
super
wrists are right next to her
precise, though.
neck.
His
Yeah,
wrists are
don't cut
by
her.
Oh, so he's like.
Yeah.
So he's holding.
He's
So
like
he's
this.
so like
right here.
Let's see if I can
Get a
put-
dummy.
If he's behind me,
Get a plushie.
Yeah. Well, I assumed it was like that, but he's saying it's like that.
Here. Let me go find something. Let me
I
show.
don't have a weapon back here.
I need a vigil aid. I'm sorry.
Please.
How is this person paid?
Because
God
I'm
damn it.
going to. I'm sorry, Fear Not, but I'm definitely gonna be. Yes.
Spider-Man. Okay.
Yes.
Show it to Spider-Man.
Behind Spider-Man. I'm guessing like this, right? Something like that, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Hang on. I'm coming. Hang on.
Oh god.
Like that.
This
Something
needs to
like
be
that.
a clip.
Yes.
Someone needs to clip and put this on YouTube or some shit.
Something like
TikTok,
this.
like something.
Like this.
Wait, no actual stuffed or plushies got hurt in the making.
No,
of
Yeah.
this
Spider-Man's
record.
were.
Don't
Andrew
add
did
us
this.
Marvel for Spider.
Joe's gonna come in behind Amber. Just
Yeah.
Like this.
Live
Like...
Yeah, live demonstration.
Okay, he's right behind me. You're gonna have to get down. You're gonna have to get down.
You,
Yeah.
And you do.
Oh,
Oh.
Guys, let's cross like this.
the daggers are
Aha.
Got it.
Yeah.
they're facing.
We don't have any daggers in here. They're all in the other
The
room.
whole thing.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I just
Got
want Joe to come in with a kitchen knife.
Yeah,
Like
so
that.
like
Joe comes in with a
Okay.
knife.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
we got it now.
So then I.
Wait for him to get back on.
Yeah. Oh,
it was hurt. Don't worry. No worries.
Dad, what did you just do to Mom?
Yeah. I don't like
Never
Hi,
mind.
that.
Draco. Hi, Draco.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
It's like, what's happening? I don't like this.
Come here.
Like,
It's
you
okay.
joy?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Draco wants to play with Spider-Man now.
Yes, I know you do.
No.
Yes, you want to. You want to play with Spider-Man. Okay. Yes, I know. I know.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
That needs to be a clip. Just that.
That was beautiful.
Right? Just that. That needs to be a clip. Okay.
All right.
That was
We
beautiful.
need visual aid. I am on.
So
my way.
then
Yeah.
I am going to.
We need a plushie here now, just in case. So we need.
I tried with the
Show with the Spider-Man.
plushie. It didn't work.
Yeah,
He's-
that's okay. I am going to use my short swords
Okay.
to dual attack coming in to slice his hands. Either whatever's most visible to me from like here to here.
Okay.
From his,
So
Because
I'll
I'm
just let
assuming
you know when
this has like sickle in it, so like
Yep.
this will be solid.
Yep.
But like this is just flesh
Right.
and bone.
So I'll let
So I'm
you
just
know
gonna-
that when it comes to a technical point, like whenever you want to get specific on an actual part of the body, like if you want to say, I'm attacking dragon, I want to shoot at the eye, the DC is
Yeah,
going to be way higher. So
That's
he
okay.
has his regular AC, I will say, plus the defense because he's using 3/4 cover, plus that, it would have to be a pretty high roll, but yes, you can do it.
Okay.
Also, I'm raging and you're within 5 feet of me. You get advantage on melee attacks.
Well, then there you go. So you get advantage. Let's,
All
let's-
right.
You can
There's
certainly try hard.
Got
I'm
this.
I'm using my and also I'm using my smarts.
16.
It wouldn't even hit his AC regularly, so as you swing, he kind of
Oh,
like
no.
pulls the body back to make sure she's still a shield, and like just misses Fiona in response.
All right. One more time. Action
One more
surge.
time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Action surge to do one more time. No.
And then that one,
10 out of
you like
10.
swipe back, and then you just kind of like lose your footing a little bit, and you don't get close. Anything else?
Uh,
I like
I'm
your
gonna-
thinking, Renora.
can I see his face? I'm assuming him moving back.
Yeah, I
is,
mean,
like-
he's kind of like peeking over a little bit to like talk to you, like he's showing like half his face to make sure he's still guarded, but he wants to see what's going on.
I mean, we do have our lights that are kind of just like beacon.
You can see he's human.
Okay.
No like specific like racial features that kind of give out like any abilities. It looks like everything that he has that's as far as like things he's doing is based on the weapons he has in his hand and the rings on his fingers.
Okay. Then for
You look confused.
yeah, sorry. I got confused
No,
with
yeah,
something
it's
I
weird.
read. Bonus action. Well, dash or disengage is just to move out of his range,
So
right?
disengage is to be able to disengage is not a movement. It's just saying that when you move, he doesn't get an attack opportunity on you.
Yeah, but that's only if I was going to move out of his
Correct.
range, right?
Dash and then
Um,
dash specifically means that you're moving at twice movement speed.
You can try and move behind him. Get the jump on him. I don't know, there's a giant hole behind you, so that may not work that great, but...
Can I do that?
kind
Or
of-
is this not... Is
So
this...
there is 5 feet of sustainable footing behind him. You could move behind him if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Just don't fall in the hole. Please don't fall in the hole.
I'll move behind him. And,
You put your knives up to his throat.
That'd be hilarious.
yeah, can I do that? with my two
used
swords,
your
like
action
not
already,
actually
though,
do
right?
anything, but just be like, fine.
You
How
can't
do you
put-
like it?
You can't even position it without the action, but like you can have
Ah,
it
dang
ready.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have it like press in his back for now.
All right.
like,
So one of the revived soldiers,
Heavy breathing down his neck.
he's
Yep.
going to charge up, and he's going to attack Xander.
Oh,
With a pathetic 9.
haha!
Pathetic.
He's only at level 1, so he can't do anything other than that because he's very simplistic. Finra, you can, if you want, you can sacrifice your action to give me a strength saving throw. Again, it would be a disadvantage because you haven't fixed your exhaustion. Otherwise,
but I'm there to,
Player-
but I'm
we
there to
have
help
player-
with that.
We have player advantage in the chat.
okay, so you can
Yeah,
have a.
player.
Oh, that's what you're doing in your
Yes.
phone. Gotcha. Okay, so that means that you can make a strength saving throw regular because it negates
If I'm
the.
there to help, does that have anything?
What's that?
Since I was there specifically with like me grabbing her hand to try and help pull her, does that help?
So Okay, explain to me what you're trying to do when you're pulling her hand, because if his blades are still there and you're just pulling into the blade. So what are you trying to do?
Fair. Well, I was just trying to, if I could, provide assistance to help get her out, but I guess that doesn't make sense.
I'll say you don't have your hand presented, but I'll say that you would be ready for, if she was able to break out, you'd quick grab her and pull her behind you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'll say if she's able to break out, you can shift her behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Blades
can...
are at my neck. I'm just gonna. I will make you die a very painful death and rage.
Okay, you're gonna rage.
Get 'em,
All right,
girl.
so
That's
going to
right.
I'll allow the
So I get-
overwrite, so you can give me strength with advantage.
Yes, thank you.
Sell out.
Yeah. Helga's
And a
hyping it up.
strength save.
Strength save, yeah, with advantage. 22.
22.
You do
Nice.
break his grasp as you quick just bust out, and Helga pulls you, and you can shift to the other side of Helga without an attack of opportunity from him.
Now you
Do I
die.
Still get an attack?
What?
Was that? Do I still get an attack? Or
No,
was
that sacrifices
my...
your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And
due to her
I-
reaction, if you want to, you can go on the opposite side of Helga without him having an attack of opportunity on you.
That's true.
Go over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Now you're gonna die.
If you have any bonus actions available, oh no, you raged, so that'd be it. But
Rage.
yes, due to you raging and spending the points, you were able to break out. Up until for everybody else's turn, up to hers, they all have advantage. So we go
Got
to
this, guys.
so we go to the last soldier. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
a little
I'm gonna
close,
say
eh?
it's gonna go 25 and 30, so we can flank you.
Ooh. Would I get an attack of opportunity?
No,
Or it's gonna
because
go around me?
he didn't leave your battle. He wasn't there and he left. He just moved around you. So it's only if he stopped there and he left. So with advantage is a 20 to hit
On me or
Yeah.
Luna?
on you.
Okay. 20's hit. Yeah.
Okay, 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. We go to top of the round to Mixus. You have advantage on your turn.
Yes.
Chip. Think, because he's down further than me, I'm gonna shoot him. The one that's right by Xander.
Okay,
And I
Chop,
get
chop.
advantage. Ah,
26 is a hit.
26, 7. And then
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay. 24 is a hit. He is dead.
Yay.
I am Mixus, the soldier destroyer.
But his friend wasn't within 5 feet, so I can't
Yeah.
shoot again.
No.
So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
I'll
head
get him.
back behind the shell again and be like, Luna, you stay here.
Okay. You know what? It's just because of his ability, just to make sure we don't get confused again. I'm actually gonna leave him there, but just put it next on him,
Okay.
just so you know that he's at least down. Because they are considered dead, but due to the power of the rings, he can revive them.
Right. I figured that was going on.
All right. Then it's the assailant's turn. He is going to. Oh, where is he? There's his sheet.
I like a little bitch. That's what he's gonna do.
Wow. All right. I see how it is. He is going to do a goading attack against Mixus. So Mixus, you gotta give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
He's using
I
He's using a maneuver to do a goading attack.
Wait
He
a
doesn't
second.
need to touch you
gotta-
for it.
I have to look at our thingies.
Cloaks.
Yeah, because I can't remember which cloak mine is again. Because I keep forgetting.
You have allowed to roll charisma check and save at advantage +1 to all saving throws seen.
Okay.
It's red with orange.
So I can do an advantage.
You don't see him, though.
or Plus. Oh, I don't see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of this
Never
stuff.
mind. 13.
Because of the
13.
steps.
So that's a fail. Goading attack doesn't hurt you, but now, you are now you now have disadvantage on all targets that are not him.
Oh.
He's forcing you to
Well,
fight
then
him
I'll just
instead.
shoot him.
That's
It's
the
fine.
point. That's a goading attack.
That's the floating attack, yeah.
I just need to get higher up so I can see. Maybe I need to crawl onto someone's back. So I can see.
And then he's gonna bonus action disengage, and he's gonna run up to Mixus.
Oh! Behind the shell! You can't see
So
me.
I get, do Renora and I get an
Oh.
attack of opportunity as he...
He
Or no,
bonus
he
action
just-
disengaged.
Okay.
Yep. He was Rogan.
Yep, he's a fighter rogue.
Knew it.
Like I said, running like a little bitch. Right, Renora?
Ah.
Right now my AC is 18
He's scared.
because I'm behind the shield.
Yep. All right, that is his turn. We go to Xander.
I thought
Sure,
it was after him
sure.
mixes.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
If you went to the top, it wouldn't be Xander.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Or
Helga.
Helga. Did Helga go?
It's how.
All right,
You
hell
get
no.
advantage.
I do, and I'm gonna get up in his face like.
Did you attack him
"Oh,
last
you're-
turn? Or did you try to attack him last turn?
Yes.
You did try to attack him
Well,
last turn? I'm confused.
She pulled Fierna. I know when
Yeah,
that all
she didn't
happened.
attack him.
Okay.
I mean, worst case scenario, I'll rage again. It's fine.
Well, no.
Oh, it's fine.
No, when it was on your turn, did you try to attack him?
No,
Okay.
she didn't.
No.
She
Okay.
tried to pull.
She bonus
him
action
in.
raged at the end of her turn.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So. Nope, not with those rolls, but I'm gonna try and hit him again. Because no one fucks with Mama Fee.
You do have advantage
Nope. Oh, yeah, that's true.
for both of your rolls. You have advantage.
Nope, still only a 16.
Okay. So,
So,
16.
a hit.
Well, technically that's a hit. But he's
Oh, okay.
he's
Well,
going to
shit.
use a reaction. He's going to use this one superiority die to parry you. So since he only needs one, he doesn't need to roll for that. So he's going to parry you for it, and he's not going to take
Do
any
I have
damage.
to do anything, or is it just blocked?
It's just blocked. He just parries you, and he takes no damage from it. I believe when another creature damages you, admits that you can use your action, expend one superior die to reduce the damage by number you rolled plus 4. So much damage is it?
I don't know, because I didn't roll it, because I thought I missed. So,
Well, you wouldn't have missed. He would have parried it.
oh, well, yeah.
That means you guys
Uh,
cross blades.
Someone
11.
just. This is Sparta him and throw him off the stairs
Oh, I'm getting there.
and just
I'm
make
taking
him
those
fall.
rings first.
Makes him fall down deep into the.
So it
Depths.
was 11 damage on the die,
Okay,
so whatever.
so he only
He
takes 1
reduced-
point of damage because he gets 10 on superiority, so he takes 1 point of damage.
I was just gonna say, we're not done.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it, because
I thought you said you weren't done.
What?
I'm confused.
She was just saying that her character was saying that to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
but
That-
Helga is saying
But
that to
he's
me,
expect like,
no.
what are you gonna do? Like, you said you're not done, but you're done. I'm confused.
No, Helga
Like,
is
what
saying Helga is telling him, like, no, get back here, we're not done. Like,
Alright.
Thematic. Flavor.
yes.
All right. Xander.
All right. Well, since he's a little closer now, I'm going to move up right next to him, and I'm going to
Okay.
take
In
out.
response,
I'm
the
gonna
guy's
use-
gonna have attack opportunity on you.
Oh,
You
That's
left
fine.
out of his thing, so he's get attack
Sure.
opportunity. Natural 20.
of course.
10 points of damage.
Ouch.
Continue.
Okay.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We're gonna start slashing with the battle axe, battle loot.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. We're taking the 18. So then 18 plus 6 is 25, 24, something like that. 24 hit.
I'm actually. Let's see. I'm sorry, you can't actually move there. I forgot he's got Sentinel.
Oh.
So you
Okay.
actually
Does that
got to
mean-
cancel. Whenever he attacks someone due to opportunity attack, their movement speed becomes 0.
Oh.
Oh.
That's.
So,
So do you want me to move back?
you got to move back. Your attempt to the opportunity attack got disengaged as he was able to do that to you.
Okay. Do you want me to go back on my attack then?
Yep, go back on your turn. You can do something else.
Okay, well, screw all that. I'll do Word of Radiance against the other guy.
Okay.
On my left side. Oh, so Word of Radiance, I think that's a different roll. Yeah, Joe, you gotta do a con save.
Con save. Okay.
Yeah.
17.
You did it.
Okay.
Gotta be 13.
Okay, got it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I might just do some healing word on myself for bonus action. Because I'm that 10 damage hurt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
All right, cool. Renora.
I'm gonna bonus action dash
Okay.
to get on the
Like,
other side of
make it-
him. Just like, choop.
Okay.
And then I'm realizing now that maybe I don't go for the hands. Maybe I just try to get somewhere on the extremity so that some part from the hand upward is no longer attached to the rest of his body.
Go for the arm.
Go for the arm. A bigger target, really. So let's try this again.
Okay.
What was the thing
Okay,
that
you
was
can-
giving me advantage last time?
It's the points that.
Last
Oh
time
wait,
it
we
was-
all had player advantage this round, right? Because of
Yep.
what?
Yep.
Okay. Yay. Okay. 22 to hit.
22 is a hit.
Yeah. I'm assuming I don't get sneak attack.
You do not
damage
get sneak
on that.
attack, but
Okay.
you do 8 points of damage. You don't with that
Wait,
amount of damage.
this
You don't lop off his arm, but you do slice at a good amount of his muscle on his arm.
I thought sneak attack was when you got advantage on a roll. Like something that
She-
gives you...
No, that's
She does, though,
normal.
too.
That's normal sneak attack.
Yeah,
that would
this
be
is a different kind of sneak
that would be
attack.
'cause
I'm not-
she's
I'm not
flanking.
applying it to this because this is
Technically,
not
they're-
an in-game sneak attack.
yeah. This is that would be technically flanking right now because of the fact
Well,
that
so any
he's
sneak
flanked,
attack works, but I'm thinking of in-game sneak attack that would apply to
Yeah.
this. This is not in-game
Got
sneak
it.
attack. But, yeah, in-game advantage.
Okay. So do I do 8 or 16 to him?
8.
Okay. But so I just get a nice big old slice.
You get a slice out of his arm, yeah.
Okay.
Kava just peeks out from the other shoulder like, fuck him up.
Yeah. I guess the action surge only lasts for one turn. Am I reading that right?
Action surge is only used once per long rest, I believe, and then you get to redo your actions again. So
Got
if you don't have an extra attack, then what you do is use action surge and you get to redo your attack again. If you have 2 extra attacks, you get to do 2 extra attacks again.
Got
If
it.
you have 4, you get 4.
Right.
That's beautiful.
But
Okay.
but it doesn't replace your bonus actions. It's only your attacks that are actions.
And then you would still just get a bonus action.
Yeah, just one singular bonus action. You don't get to
Okay.
repeat the bonus action. Yeah, it just restarts your. So, for example, campaign 1, Rin was a level 20 fighter, which is 4 extra attacks. She did action surge, so she got attacked essentially 9 times per turn.
Cool.
That's great.
Okay. I guess I'm done then because I used my bonus action to dash over there.
Okay. got
So
it. Okay.
yeah.
But for next time,
All right.
next
So
turn.
the soldier
Yeah.
that would go next is
By
currently
the
down.
way, disadvantage for, you know.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You get disadvantage.
Oh yeah, before I'm sorry. I just want to shout, chop the arm off to everybody as it's like a big cut.
What's your thing with arms?
Finra.
We're getting the ring off his body, Xander. Keep up.
Yeah.
I am
Let's go.
so pissed and running around. Come around here and hit him with the hammer.
You
Okay.
get well, she would still get advantage from the player cash in, right?
No,
no, because it started on her turn.
Well, I'm still raging and you're within 5 feet of me. Guess what? You get advantage.
Well, then why'd you ask?
Yay.
Well, because
Right.
advantage isn't stacked with advantage. So I wasn't gonna be like, oh, you get advantage, and you guys be like, well, she already has it, so.
Well, we're asking
Got it.
anyway. Look at all that work.
Rage is a +2 to melee?
Yes.
Is that what
Yeah.
I'm reading? Okay.
Plus 2
it should be-
damage, I believe.
+3. Is it +3 or is it +3? I thought it was +3.
+2
Okay.
is what
Plus two,
D&D
okay.
Beyond says.
Okay, well then it's +2.
Okay, so with my great axe,
Yeah, you get a +2 to damage on that.
You also didn't roll with advantage.
Yeah.
I didn't.
There you
Too
go.
many things going on at once.
21. There we
21's
go.
a hit.
Okay, so
There
it'd
we
be 7
go.
damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to attack him again with my second attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna remember the advantage this time. And that does not hit because it is only a 13.
Yeah, it's a miss.
And then what else can I do? I can't do anything else. I am going to end my turn there.
Got it. All right. Soldier's still up.
Advantage. He gets disadvantage.
Well, I'll have him move here to flank so it evens itself out. How about that?
No, disadvantage.
16 to hit against Renora.
16?
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! No.
No? Okay.
You tough.
Fair enough. He's a wimp anyway, so that's fine. All right.
Nora's gonna laugh in his face.
Ha, ha, ha,
That's
ha.
it.
to top the Mixus.
Gucci Gucci Goo.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to just like peek slightly out of the shell. Enough to just get so I can see him. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark him.
Okay, and then what are you gonna do? Like shank from inside the shell or something like that?
Yeah, totally gonna take the dagger out and
My, yeah, I'm just an
I'm
unsuspecting
gonna
shell.
Actually, we're gonna take my sickle out because he's using a sickle. So no dagger better.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna Wait, do I actually get advantage because I'm within where
You're.
Helga
I mean,
is?
you're
You're within 5
Well-
feet of me, so yeah.
you're
Okay.
both within 5 feet, and you're flanking him, so you get advantage.
Oh well, it didn't work. I got 16 the first time. That doesn't hit him.
16 does hit.
16 does hit.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
got.
Then he gets 5 damage and then plus 8, which is a 4.
Okay, so 8.
It's a 4.
So 9 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna do it again.
Okie dokie.
Oh shoot, I didn't do advantage. Sorry.
Well, 17 was a hit.
17. So then he gets Hunter's Mark again. So 4 plus 5
So
again.
another 9 points of damage.
And yeah,
Just
I'm
like,
gonna
what the
duck
hell's
back.
going on? What the
I'm
fuck?
just gonna duck back into my
It's
shell.
like it's like in Mario Kart when you get hit from
It
a
is.
shell from behind. It's just
Yeah.
I remember he's Hunter's Mark, so yeah.
Alright, I'll put the thing on.
And I'm just gonna hide back behind there and be like, Luna, stay here with me. In
Helga.
the shell.
cool. I want to try and grapple him.
Good fucking luck.
I mean, that's where you're supposed to say you could certainly try.
I'm just gonna
No,
like
good fucking
slowly.
luck.
I definitely heard good fucking luck.
While you try to do all these fancy things, Mix is just slowly picking him down.
Right.
Like,
Keep
one
distracting him,
step.
guys.
Just
He doesn't know I'm
hacking
down
and
here.
slashing him to pieces.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna try to
Pick at a
grapple him.
time.
All right, so it's strength versus no, it's strength versus strength saving throw. So you use strength check and he does a strength saving throw.
So this just be a strength check for me then?
Yep.
Yep.
21.
21. So it's even out.
You
We gotta do
tied?
it again. Yeah, we gotta do it again.
Ah!
Ooh.
You have
Oh.
disadvantage, my good sir.
I did do disadvantage.
You did? Damn.
Ooh.
I had a natural 20 for my advantage for my regular one.
Ooh.
I had a natural 20 for my advantage for my regular one.
Disadvantage again. Do it.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
damn it. Oh, hold on.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
I was looking at, 17.
22.
Damn it. I was really hoping it would be athletics instead of strength, but
No.
Also, didn't your rage go down?
Yeah, because you're not attacking with
You didn't do a melee
Oh.
attack.
yeah, you didn't do a melee attack.
I'm not done.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just saying.
Well, how are you not
But you
done?
just used your action.
Yeah, you just use your action, you're done. You can't do another, you can't attack. You can do a bonus action.
Look at you being so smart.
But what are you gonna do that's gonna save your rage?
I can bonus action shift and bite him. Or at least attempt to bite him.
That has nothing to do with your rage, though.
Oh, I thought it was just rage keeps up if I try and attack, right?
Rage melee.
Melee attack.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, if I had known that.
It says it in the description.
Technicalities.
It says right there. It says actually right there.
Yeah. That's fine.
You'll be all right. You're tough. You're tough.
You
I
got
hear
this.
that you were tough, so.
Well, no, because I only have one rage left, and we're only like halfway down this little tunnel of,
Oh.
Yeah, save your rage.
yeah.
Stop being so pissy.
Yeah. Reconsider calming down and just hacking this man's arms
I
out,
am
because that's what
calm.
I'm doing.
No, although that's gonna be it.
Okay.
I'll just end my rage. It says I can end my rage as a bonus action. There we go.
Oh, you're just gonna end it? Okay.
You're like, and scene.
Okay. Alright, his turn.
Well,
He
I
is-
also see that Firna is probably raging for the both of us at this point. So
I'm pissed.
also Firna also has the same totem that I do, so she also gives everyone advantages within 5 feet of her. So it's your turn.
So you're saying we have double advantage, you know?
Alright, so what
It's fair to
he's
be
going to bonus action disengage. He's gonna move over here.
and run. Coward.
Oh, you just wait.
Uh-huh.
He's just not gonna attack this
Uh-oh.
turn because you guys put him at disadvantage, so I'm not gonna bother wasting any attacks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's just me. Keep disadvantage again.
How dare the DM be smart?
What do you think you are, using your brain and shit?
Yeah.
If
And
we
then
all
he is
have
going
points,
to-
We could just keep disadvantage.
He's gonna switch the position of his sickles in his hand, and he's going to, just because Helga's pissing him off, he's gonna throw them at Helga.
That's fair. I deserve it. Let's be real.
I'm gonna have him sacrifice a superiority die to give himself advantage, so he's gonna even himself out. Because he really wants to kill Helga now.
Oh.
Who doesn't? I mean, fuck.
Ah.
Natural 20!
Oh.
This hurt.
Way too excited about that. You were way too
I love, we get
excited about
natural
that.
20s, we all cheer. DM gets natural 20s, he's like, yeah! And we're like, oh.
Well,
You
You were
take
way too excited about that.
you take 12 points. You take 12 points of damage, and your temporary hit points gets your maximum hit points gets reduced by 6.
okay.
I'm sorry, you're not raging anymore, so you take 24 points of damage, and your maximum hit goes down by 12.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay.
Offhand, as he returns the other one magically back to his hand, as it just gets thrown back to his hand.
Hey, that's my trick.
That's like almost every thrower's trick in D&D. 19.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 12 points of damage, and you get reduced by 6.
Helga's down.
Okay.
Oh no.
Mother Pearl. Okay.
That is the end of his turn. He is satisfied. Xander.
Well, that makes one of
So yeah, if I move, I get freaking attack of opportunity. Did not want to do that. Would healing word get Helga back up?
What does healing word do?
It's a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to your roll.
Equals hit points or temporary HP?
Regains hit points.
Okay, then that would work. Yes.
All right, we'll do that. I'll be a support.
Aw, thanks.
Cleric's got to heal
Yeah.
once in a while.
I gotta heal once in a while. All right, so that's bonus action. Let me get results. It's 7.
7. Okay.
Okay, and then that was bonus action. For my action, I will use my battle loot as a ranged and do a lightning attack against him.
We need
down
like
the
a little
thunder.
we need a little sound
Yeah.
box there.
A thunderclap.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any advantage, so I got just gonna roll straight here. Oh, that misses with a 9.
Okay.
That is all right. So at least Helga's standing. Get up.
Hey.
You guys are here for me. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Alright.
You died. We just
Maybe if you weren't
and
so
just turn
cocky,
around.
I made him use up all superiority die. Just take you down because you were pissing him off.
Hey, I consider that a win. I will burn up those superiority dice.
Renora.
Is this one's alive, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I want to. Is this like just a free fall down the side here, or is there like a railing
There's
or
no railing.
a ledge
Oh,
or
it's free
something?
fall.
All there
Just,
is empty space.
All right, I would like to kick that guy.
For that to
Down
work
to
properly,
the-
you would have to be positioned where Xander is.
I'd have to be in a position where he's. I can't do a side kick.
No.
Can you throw
Okay.
him?
If you're gonna do any kind of if you want to throw him, you would have to first grapple him. So if you wanted to grapple him, you could, but then on your next turn as an action, you would have to throw him.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You couldn't do both on the same turn. But yes, you could. But anything like a push or a kick is a direct line. So it has to work as based on strength. And if you don't have an ability that allows you to do anything more, it would be just 5 feet. So he would still technically be on anyways, because this would still technically be a spot, even though it's kind of like half on, half off.
Okay. And if I move away from him, he would get an opportunity attack, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
and because of his sentinel,
Unless
you
I
would
did
immediately go down to
disengage.
0. You'd immediately go down to 0, so you would immediately get canceled your movement by doing so.
Got it.
Because sentinel.
Because
Yeah.
why not?
Just
Okay.
hit him.
Yeah.
Just
Okay. I'll get him. I'll hit him.
slash and dice. You know,
Slice and dice.
Slice and dice.
Like 6 dices.
Gonna break out old leggy.
Lady.
What the leg?
Like,
The leg.
Nothing
Sweep
but
the
legs.
leg. Yeah.
Sweep the leg.
oh god.
17 to hit.
17's a hit.
Critical.
Maximum
13
da-
damage.
13 damage, okay.
Maximum.
He's like,
death.
what the fuck?
Then can she, as
Yeah.
a bonus action, throw him off if he dies?
Yeah, now that he's dead. Can
Is he
I
dead? Is he dead?
use my movement
The
to
rings. Take
toss?
the rings.
Is he
Bonus
dead?
No,
action.
that's not him.
He's
This
down.
guy with the-
Bonus
Oh.
action, you could not, again, moving him would only move him 5 feet. So,
Okay.
unless, I mean, you
We could
could,
just kick
I'd
him out of the
say,
way.
I'd say
We could have like stabbed him, piked him, and kind of lifted him up and put him in front of her.
Just,
and
like
just
shake him around the edges.
well, no, I'll say that if you want to sacrifice your bonus action to try to do a strength check to move him, if you get a natural 20, I'll allow it to happen.
Ugh.
Man,
Let's try
let's
it.
go for the Flavor Town.
21.
But not a natural 20.
It wasn't a nat 20.
Aw.
You were able
It
to
was
move
an
him.
8.
I'll say
It
you
was
can move
19?
him 5.
It was a 19.
You can
Alright,
shove
sorry.
him 5 feet so he's close to the edge.
Okay. Alright. Well,
Close to
good. At least
the
he's
edge.
out of the way. And that was my bonus action. So, and he's dead, so I'm just gonna boop scoop up over here.
Okay.
I lied. I'm gonna get close to that guy.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Okay. We gotta skip the soldier's turn. He's still down. Finra.
I am gonna run on around. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets me there, and I'm gonna whack him with the hammer. And while I am raging,
Rage him.
I feel like the
not
rest of
hammer,
us should.
great axe.
I feel like the rest of us should just throw his little like minions off the ledge.
That's a
I love that idea.
That's a miss from your great ass.
Okay. Swing that thing on again.
Oh no!
No.
Oh. No, nothing.
Aw.
And I don't have action surge, so I am going to stand there just angry as all can be
Okay.
and end my turn.
Nixus.
See how the guy is like teetering on the edge? I'm going to shoot him with my bow as I duck out real quick and shoot him and be like,
Natural.
"Oh,
20.
that was a natural 20." So I just want him to fall off the edge. This guy right here, this one.
Oh, you're gonna use the power of the bow just to push him off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say yeah, sure, why
force.
not? All right, so he's gone. He can't be picked back up. He's
Whoosh!
Bye.
He's gone. And then I'm gonna sneak around and the other way, and I'm gonna shoot the actual big bad boss.
17's a hit.
That he's got Hunter's Mark, so let me do the Hunter's Mark. That is 10 damage,
Okay.
and that's all I can do.
Okay.
Because he's the only one left
Helga.
that is alive.
Cool. Well, that hurt.
And I sneak back in behind the shell.
Okay.
That hurt. I'm still hurt.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Renora's
me.
like, what do you mean? I feel fine.
Yeah. I would actually, as crazy as it sounds, like to, if I could, I would like to do maybe like a perception just to see if anybody else is coming or any other creatures are making their way.
I'll
'cause
say
that one guy-
because that's going to be over a varied area, it would have to sacrifice your action to do it.
that's fine, because I'm teetering back on being down again.
Okay, go ahead.
So, as shit as my perception is, oh, that's a 13. So, like, I don't know if I hear like,
There's a lot of the battle going on because this is like 6 seconds at a point, so a lot of this is happening. 13 with all the fighting, you can't really hear anything else outside the fighting. You do know that like you do hear on this level though, there is constantly this vacuum sound that keeps taking up the center portion that sometimes kind of pierces your ears once in a while, all of you, that just kind of like is like a large air conditioner kind of like that, where it's like just like takes up the whole room. Other than that, you don't really hear any other sounds like any creatures or anything like that.
does it seem to be getting hotter or
Yep.
no? Was the heat stabilized? Okay,
No,
so it's getting
hotter.
Guys, we might want to pick this up. Just
Wait,
wanna-
we're trying.
Trying.
Yeah. What do you think we're doing?
If you were just laying on your ass over there.
Right?
wow.
Act like this is a picnic.
Wow. I'm standing up, by the way. As
La-di-da, I'm also standing.
Yeah, right. We're all standing. You want a freaking cookie?
Except for that guy who's laying there in front of the shell.
Just kick
You
him.
could drag his
Well,
body.
he's dead.
yeah, if anything, I'm gonna move.
He's got
up
an
and
excuse.
I'm gonna move up and prepare to start hauling this guy too over the edge. But I used my action for perception, so I don't know
Yeah.
Okay.
if I could like bonus action grab him since he's dead, or
I'll say you
Start
can like
bonus
bonus action
action
like
dragging him?
grab him, but I wouldn't say you could roll to move for strength for it. So I'd probably say you could get ready to move him on your next turn.
Push him.
okay,
Push him.
yeah, we're gonna.
Push him good.
Okay.
Push it real
So it's the
good.
soldier's turn.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
He is. I don't know if I want to be an asshole or not.
How about not being an
Yeah.
asshole? It is 10:22 p.m. our time here.
All right. So I'm gonna just do this.
He's gonna be an asshole.
So I'm just gonna be an asshole real quick, and
So he's gonna move up here. So he's going to bonus action disengage.
of course.
Wait. No, I'm gonna wait because I can technically throw I can throw past. So he's gonna throw. He's gonna use his action to throw one blade at Helga.
Oh, mother of pearl.
course.
Mother of pearl.
And you guys want to know why Helga's so angry all the time?
Well, maybe you should not be so cocky to him.
What? Maybe I shouldn't try and save my friend? Is what you're saying? Is that what I'm picking up?
You're getting all goaty about it. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Push you back down.
12 points of damage. Reduce it by 6.
Uh-huh.
What's your
Well,
total? What's your total HP at this point?
Well, with all the -6s, that's a damn good question.
Because if you go down to 0, you're officially dead. That's the point of the rings.
No.
No.
No, I'm still at like 25.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Alright.
God.
And then he's going to bonus action
You're like, we didn't
disengage.
come
Hit
down
him.
here just for you to die.
He's gonna bonus
Yeah,
action
Helga
disengage and
goes-
he's gonna run
Helga goes
off.
into the attack and she's too cocky. Helga stays back and why are you being such a coward? We're trying to kill him. Like, Jesus.
Haha, Helga can't win.
He's gonna run off while
What?
flipping the bird to Helga. And then he's
Helga's
gonna
gonna
run
flip
off.
him
Suck.
back.
Where did it
I'm
go?
gonna
He
chase
can only make
after
it that
Those
far
you
right
want.
now because of his move. Oh, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's as far as he can go. So he like moved over there and he's flipping Helga the bird.
I'm flipping him.
Ooh.
Well, and as my unconscious body falls, I'm also flipping him back.
See, this is why I keep taking you down. You gotta learn your lesson, girl.
Oh no.
I'm telling you,
It's
Helga
character.
goes into the attack
true.
and she's cocky and gets killed. Helga stays back and she's a coward. And why aren't you helping us fight? What do you
There's
want me
no
to do?
winning.
Like,
Alright.
Corey's asking, what do you want me to do? Because I cannot pick, like,
More of your tude. It's your tude, not
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah,
your
it's
attitude.
the attitude.
It's the way
It's
that
not
you
what
say
you're
it.
doing. It's the attitude.
It's your tude.
Yeah, Xander.
Well, he's running off. He wants to go pew pew, but he knows the moral of the story is got to pick Helga back up.
It's like,
Gotta
God
pick the guy
damn
back
it!
up.
Like I gotta heal her again.
Again, running out of spell slots
I'm
here.
the Genji
So
in Overwatch that keeps going to Mercy for healing.
yeah,
Yes.
like all right,
Yes.
here we go. So I'll go over
I
to
need
her body.
heals. I need heals.
And I will go cast Cure Wounds at level
I need
3,
heals.
because that's all I
need
have left.
heals.
Uh,
Just stop running away from me.
Oh man, Helga tries to attack.
so 3.
It's the tude. I
That's
told
the
you.
tude.
It's the tude.
It's the tude.
It's the tude.
That's all I just keep saying.
Okay, please, can I hit you?
It's not that much better, but it's all right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. 9 points of
Say
pain.
stop dying. Stay alive for a minute. We'll probably have to take a long rest now anyway.
45.
We're all beat up to crap.
Hey man, Fierna was
I
in
tried-
danger. I tried to save my friend. This is what happened.
Oh,
Like,
we did. We did it.
Isn't it
She's right there.
Yeah. Well, it's not, if Xander has anything left,
Yeah, all good.
Okay, Renor.
Renora, what do you want to do?
He is
Running away like a bitch.
hard. She's gonna shout.
Me, but when Helga says it, it's wow.
Okay, Helga,
But it
stop.
sounds so
Helga, you
cute.
need to stop.
It sounds cute when it comes out of my voice.
Yeah.
I am gonna shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Shoot him good. Ooh.
16 to hit?
Miss.
No. No, it's a 17, isn't it? Dang
It's a
it.
17.
I was like, what?
19. I think it was 19.
Dang.
He's got 17 AC due to one of his feats.
Okay.
You have another action or no? Bonus action?
I have a bonus action.
Because let's see, what was his feat that he has? He has. It's
It's
his dual wielder feat. As long as he has 2 weapons in hand, he gets a +1 to his AC.
Oh, that makes sense.
Ah.
Because technically you could block.
Correct. Yep, he can use
So
his
this
blaze as
isn't-
defense.
No, I don't have a bonus action that would be helpful. So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. Finra.
I am gonna take out my crossbow and shoot him.
Okay.
Hopefully. Maybe.
21.
21 is a hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Get him.
Natural
Ooh,
20.
natural 20 for 23.
So 15 points.
Yes.
He's hurting.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is she gonna let him go or is she gonna run?
Do I have to jump over this?
No, you don't. That's actually, you can walk here. Yeah.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. No, because that'll put me here and I don't want to risk that, so I'm gonna stop right there.
Smart move. All
And
right.
just point at him and say, you're not leaving.
Okay. Mixus.
Can't hear you.
What? You can hear me?
Yep.
Hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to duck out of the thing, out of the shell, and go pew pew.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work.
Nope.
We'll try again. We'll do it again. Oh, that was worse. Never mind.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Helga.
Well, since apparently Helga's supposed to stop now, she's just gonna keep trying.
Helga, that was in reference to you complaining about how you can't do anything. Because you said it 5 times in a row.
You could try to just get rid of, pull the dude off the
Yeah.
edge and
But
just
I
throw
was
him.
getting to,
Okay.
but Xander's in my way. So can I
you
try
can
and move him around Xander, or move, or actually, yeah,
Pick
just
up Xander and move him out of the way. You could. And you're just like, get out.
As Xander goes tumbling down. Oh, my bad.
Oh god. Oh no.
Down the
oh
stairs
no,
he
the
goes.
stairs again.
Wow,
Oh,
we're attached. We're still attached.
Your action because you're squishy right now.
Yeah, no, so would Helga just have to go around Xander to hoist this guy? Or to throw him over the edge?
Dragging the body.
Xander's in my, or can I,
Can't you pull him kitty corner? He's technically...
No, because he has to technically take up a spot when he moves. So, well, I
Can I
guess if you
move
pull
to the
directly
side of Xander
backwards,
and
if you
pull-
pull directly backwards, you could pull him, but then you'd be closer to the edge. So,
can
Yeah.
I ask for Xander's help to help lift him off the edge?
then it would happen on Xander's turn. So if you wait till Xander's turn as a reaction, he can sacrifice his action to have you both. So as his action, you both would toss him over.
That sounds
Thing.
fine.
Oh, it's
Unless
Helga's
something
gonna
drastic
just
happens.
swallow her pride and just, can you help me, Xander?
Yeah, I help. All you do is ask for my help every time you get. Oh, fine.
What about
Now
me?
it's-
What about my wants? What about my needs?
Yeah, I wanted to go
What
poop.
do you want from me?
That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right. So it's his turn again. He is going to throw a dagger. He's going to throw one of his sickles again. Let's see. Let's just roll to see who would get it. Let's see.
Helga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that'd be a hard throw.
6. So
Me and Luna are hidden behind the
Defies
ship.
Oh,
physics.
that's
It,
right.
like,
So,
goes
1, 2, 3,
around
4.
people just to hit Helga.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
that'd be terrible. So
No.
Awful.
No, it's Helga again, isn't it?
I don't know. It'd probably hit me first.
No, just laugh.
Just
laugh
the giggle.
20,
laugh.
27 to hit Helga.
Well, of course, yeah.
12 points of
No,
damage.
are you
Reduce
kidding?
it. 12
How
points
was
of
he
damage.
joking?
Reduced it by 6.
He rolled a dice
He
to
rolled
double
a die.
check.
He rolled a d4, and Helga was
Yep.
probably 4, and it landed on 4. So now Helga
Oh.
hung
You're-
back.
Yeah. You were 1 to 5, and I got a natural 1. So, you lose 12. You get a total HP loss of 6. He's going to dash.
So wait, how many more did I lose?
You lost 12 temporary, and your maximum went down by 6. 15,
Cool.
20, 25, 30,
So
35, 40, and he
she
is
waits
gone.
for Xander to grab the body, and then there's just a dagger in her head. Like,
He like bent
Well,
down,
it
ready
got-
to grab
it got-
the body, and just
It got
ding.
pulled back to him because his blades warped back
well,
to
yeah,
his hand.
but like, hell, Xander would just see the dagger go through her forehead and then bamf back, and
But that's the end
Helga's
of
gonna
combat.
drop her half of the body because
I have a
she's
question.
gonna.
Yes,
Because he was Hunter's Mark, and I can technically
you can still track him.
I know where he is.
Yeah, you have advantage and survival checks to track him.
Because he's gonna die.
So we're gonna end off the session there. It's going a little bit late. We'll continue off next Wednesday with this.
In the middle of combat.
Well, combat's technically done, but if you guys want to track them, you can. But we're done with combat.
We're
yeah.
tracking him.
Yeah, you're
Oh
tracking.
God. Grudge match
I
here.
can help.
Well, it also depends
Xander be like,
if you
"Let it
you
go."
might want to hold back and let Helga recover because she is almost completely dead. If she goes down to 0 maximum hit points, she's dead.
Or we could
Yeah,
have a
you're not
couple.
need to rest.
We could have a couple of us go ahead.
Like me, the person who has
So,
not been hit yet.
The rules for
Or
his
me,
rings.
who hasn't been hit.
The rules
I
for his
can-
rings is that you can use a short rest,
Yeah.
and then instead of sacrificing your dice to heal yourself, you sacrifice your dice to increase your maximum hit points back up
Yeah.
to its total.
Oh, okay.
But you don't heal yourself, you just fix the damage you did to your maximum hit points.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
If you do a long rest, it's all recovered.
Okay.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
But that's 8 hours. That's 8 hours
But-
of your time.
Right.
But wouldn't it possible that some could be resting and some of us?
I mean, you
go
could.
ahead?
Like, 2 people can take. Some people can take a couple hour break while the rest of you decide to move on ahead. I mean, he has just one person. He was just. It was just because he kept putting down Helga that slowed you guys down. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So.
And some of us didn't get hit.
Yes. As you're walking around with the shell on you.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
Why do you
that's
keep
you.
dying?
And if my orc friend holds the shell, we can all hide under the shell like a few of us
fun
did.
thing that we want, if we want to do this, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it's a cool thing that I found out of, like, fun tidbits to do. For anybody who, like, dies, even if they come back, you got, like, some kind of scar from when you got put down. So
Oh.
if anybody goes down, you can kind of have some kind of cinematic scar that you have now, like a small little wound that's, like, permanently left with you that you were brought down or something like that if you want to. Helga now has, like, 50 scars on her body.
Oh, absolutely. Helga has 50 stars since she met Xander.
Like, you can use them as war
Yeah.
wounds that says, like, I was stabbed by this guy, but I got back up and I killed him, kind of like. You can use it as like, talking points kind of thing. So,
Oh yeah, no. Helga's littered in scars.
all right. So, thank you for everybody for
Stars and
watching. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed the
Thank you,
multi-stream. We will
Woo!
talk to you later. Next session for Blades on Tuesday.